Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Tower of Doom, week 25, day 1. So, I checked before we started to stream when the last Tower of Doom was. September 28th. That is how long it has been since we have had a Tower of Doom. Gosh, it feels forever. Because there are 11 weeks gap now. I really hope they do something about that, because that is forever and a half between each other. However, of course, this stream we are primarily going to be doing two things. One is a lot of Tower of Doom, and if you have any questions about it, now would be a great time to ask this stream. And the second one is we should be getting all the spoilers for the patch. That should be coming tonight. Actually, it might even be happening literally during our stream. So we're basically just going to be commentating on it live. I'm probably not going to bring it up, but yeah, we'll just basically make mentions on it and everything as it's going, and just do some normal gameplay and stuff like that. Does anyone know if they're doing it in a half an hour or if they're doing it in an hour and a half? I'm not sure what their stream schedule is these days. But regardless, whenever they start going over it, we'll be able to go and start discussing it as well. And yeah, we'll get to see everything that's coming out, most likely tomorrow. No official date, but it is almost guaranteed to be tomorrow as far as the next update. And also, of course, we've still been getting the mail for all the Christmas stuff. Today we got 2 turtle cannons for 2 turtles, for the 2 turtle doves, or whatever they're called. But there we go. 2 cannons. That's actually not that bad of a trip either. It's kind of like Forest Troll, except different. Oh yeah, we also got a haircut. That was actually last night, late last night. Felt like early this morning. Same difference. But yeah, I finally got a haircut. Anyways, what was I gonna do? Let's start with Tower of Doom. So let's see. Isabel, could you repost the tower? Oh, never mind, it's right there. That should be close enough. So we're scouted as pretty much as far as we need right now. But yeah, let's start doing Tower of Doom then. So it looks like we got a 4. Do keep in mind every single guild's thing is different, so don't just copy whatever rooms I do, as you need to communicate with your guild where all of the rooms are. But it appears our first room is at 4. So as far as teams, given how we're restricted to red, I'm kind of just going to probably build a red Empower. So let me go to Empower, and let's just build all into purple. So we'll get one of you. What do you convert? Green? Sure. Grab one of you. Oh, hold up. What do you do again? Blue to purple. Wait, are all 3 of you purple? Hold up. We can go 3 different purples. I forgot we have so much purple conversion. Gosh, we can go a whole army of conversion. And then we can go into a Black Manacle, or we can go into Creeping Death, or we can go into Duskbringer, or we can go into the Doom Scythe. Let's actually do Doom Scythe. I think it converts away yellow, which is already what one of them are doing. But I think it'll still work out. Where is Doom Scythe? There it is. Let's roll Doom Scythe as Archmages. We should be fine towards the earlier battles to not die with this thing. And it was go a bunch of extra purple mana into, I guess, red. Doesn't really matter too much what the secondary one is, since our main weapon's only covering the 1. That's not what I wanted. That is what I want? Yeah, I guess we kind of have to minus brown. We don't really have a choice. There we go. So you convert yellow to purple, blue to purple, and green to purple. I need to memorize that. Yellow, blue, green. Yellow, blue, green. Yellow, blue, green. Because we're going to be using this team for probably the earlier battles. Not sure how many. As soon as it stops one-shotting. But for now, I think it's fine. Also, hello, everyone. Hello, John. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Lestat. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Mobarashi. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Ella. Hello, John. Hello, Dertero. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, everyone else. Welcome. Let's see. On the second day of Christmas, the Gems of War gave it to me 1 turtle cannons and a trench that looks like a tree. Yeah, someone's gonna need to do the full song, not me. When it's done. I want to see someone post a video of them singing the full 12 Days of Christmas Gems of War style. And no, we will not do it. I will not be the person that does that, but someone needs to. That needs to be a thing. Maybe the devs will do it. Let's see. We need to tell Salty that at the end of her stream, or sometime during her stream, when she's doing the preview stream. I'm not sure if it's just her who's going to be on. But the 12 Days of Christmas need to be sung by someone on the dev team. That needs to happen. Gems of War style. So we got room number 2. That's not the room I wanted. I was already on the right room. Oh, hello, Imperial. Welcome. Okay, let's go grab purple over there. And he's already dead. As is standard with this weapon. Gosh, Archmages has gained so much purple. It is absurd how much purple Archmages gets. It's pretty hilarious. Yeah, the new Doom Staff is pretty bad. They might be okay on Rowan, like the green or blue one. But aside from that, I don't see them really coming into play. You know what they almost remind me of? A different version of Prismatic Orb. They kind of remind me a lot of Prismatic Orb. Except they only use one color, but they have a lot more gem spawn. And they potentially hit a bunch more things with armor. But that's basically what it is. It's just an alternative Prismatic Orb in a different way, kind of. That's basically all it is. And Prismatic Orb has been dead for ages. I really wish they would make a viable 6-colored weapon, though. We have 2, but both of them are super dead content. Which one of you is green to purple? It should be the Graveseer. That is you. And then we convert that out. Got too many colors to memorize. So the first one's yellow, the next one is blue, and then it's green. That's all of our converts. So we're on 3 right now. Where did my thing go? I think Isabel for reposting it. It was room number 5. And that's all we took, and now we move on. Okay, what do we grab? What do we grab? What do we grab? Do we have convert for anything? It feels like we should. Yes, you have convert. Aha! And you're dead. And we get 5 extra Doom Skulls for whenever there's a Doom on the opposing team as well. One of the benefits of using this weapon. Where were we? We're on 4, so that means we only need 2, and we're already hovering over it. Perfect. Hello, Larry! Hello, analyst. Welcome, welcome. I was wondering, what was the wrong with the team until you realized you had forgotten to upgrade the Glory Troop? Oh, yeah, that can happen. I almost forgot to upgrade it earlier, too. One of them I deliberately upgraded during the video. The other one was kind of, like, unintentionally unupgraded. That wasn't really too big a deal on the one. But yeah, the new event key troop doesn't seem that good. Like, you're almost always just going to use hero instead. Okay, it was just that one. Okay, we're good to go. Because you're pretty much just always going to use hero instead of that triple damage burning troop. Also, I feel like every game I play or even partially play is getting an update tomorrow. Here's everything that I either partially play or play that is getting something. Gems of War, we're getting a new patch. Animal Crossing is getting Ornament Season. Fall Guys is getting its biggest season yet with Season 3. And they're adding a really cool feature that I absolutely want to do. And, what was the other one? Spellbreak, which I've mostly been keeping an eye on. I haven't really been playing. But, Spellbreak is releasing Season 1, and they're launching on Steam tomorrow. So all 4 of those games are all doing something tomorrow. Let's see, I'll throw that down. And of course, tomorrow night, we'll hopefully be able to go straight into the patch. It normally happens around 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And convenient for us, that is normally when we stream. So that's going to work out perfectly, as it normally does. It's pure coincidence that it is the case. But I do find that pretty funny. That they pretty much do the... whenever they do a patch, it's pretty much exactly when we stream. Works out perfectly. Let's see, I'll take that over. Can you not kill our hero? I know it's not really going to die with how low its stats are. But gosh, did he get a lot of skulls. Okay, was that the only room? I think that was the only room. Yes, it was. Move on. Gosh, it feels so weird doing Tower of Doom. It's been so long. But yeah, I checked before the stream, for any of that weren't here. September 28th was the last time we had a Tower of Doom event. That is how long it has been since we have had a Tower of Doom event. It has been forever and a half. Something has to convert here. Good. And he's dead. Easy. Also, hello, Tiful. Welcome. Yeah, the new Legend, it's bad in the sense that most options you would use it with, particularly later in the game, are all using red-purple, like all the burners. So you're going to be blocking with it. However, if you don't currently have many or even any of the triple damage burning hero class is upgraded, it could be a great alternative since you won't need to go and upgrade them. Like, how much easier it is to go get the legend from event key drop table right now and get it fully traded takes so much less time than it would to get a hero class to level 100. So in that regard, it can be pretty helpful as you're kind of progressing into the game. I feel like most people by now probably have one hero class that has triple damage burning. Of course, there are quite a few people that might not yet. But anyone who's been playing for about a year or more probably got like Sun Spear or some other hero class upgraded by now. But if you haven't, the legend that is in event key drop table is perfect. Since, yeah, you can just upgrade that. Boom, you got a triple damage burning. Because even if you haven't gotten a hero class to level 100 that has it, you probably have the resources laying around to get the thing upgraded. And even if you don't, the amount of trait stone farming you'd have to do only takes about a couple hours to get them upgraded. Compared to a hero class that takes like 28 plus hours of optimal grinding to get to level 100. What's the other room? What floor are we on? 6. So I only needed 2, and we took it. So we're good to go. Gosh, so many single floors. Luckily, we're starting to get some multi ones coming up. A lot of these floors have only had one option, which is rather unfortunate. Let's see. We'll take that over. Grab that down. They're starting to not one-shot anymore. But I haven't been for a while now, but still. We just cycle mana so quick that it barely even notice. But we can take that, get a kill, and that should overkill. You had 5 diamonds left after crafting Phoenicia and a new weapon this week. Oh gosh, well, I guess that worked out perfectly. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't gotten it yet, Phoenicia is in Soulforge. She is a pretty good pickup later into the game. She's a little bit weaker earlier on into the game. She's not like one of the first mythics I would really advise going for. But we use her for a lot of things later in the game. Like, she's a really good late game, end game kind of mythic. That's because of the utility she has for just absolutely wiping everything. Okay, do we have convert anywheres? Yes, no, yes. So we'll take that, and that's match. That reminds me, I still haven't cleared out the dailies yet. After we do a couple more Tower of Doom floors, we'll probably go do our dailies. Then go back to Tower of Doom. But yeah, does anyone know, so the Salty stream, the dev stream tonight, does anyone know if it's at 15 minutes from now or an hour and 15 minutes from now? Has anyone checked the forum and know for sure? Because I know their timing has been kind of weird lately. I'm not sure if it's still weird or if it's kind of normalish again. I need to go double check manually. She was your last mythic. Oh, nice! You finally got them all. Very, very nice. That is a great milestone to finally hit. Oh, what to grab here? We have so many converts, I'm starting to lose track of what does what. I keep forgetting we even have blue convert. Let's go for the blue one. That's actually the new trip. That's probably why I keep forgetting about it. It literally was added today, so I'm not used to using that kind of convert, a blue to purple. Actually, I think it might be the first blue to purple. I'm not 100% on that, but it might be. Yes, we'll go for that. If someone gets rid of like the alignment thing, it doesn't really matter though because they're dead. She's been running the normal time lately? Okay, so the normal time would be an hour and 15 minutes then. If that is the case. Did we take everything from this floor? Yes, we did. So let's move forward. Are we going, are we getting 2 doves tomorrow? What do you mean? I thought the 2 turtle doves was 2. It's 3, isn't it like 3 French hens or something? It's like 3 something hens. I forget the song. But it was like 3 something hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge and a pear tree. And we got a Trent for the tree. We got 2 turtle cannons for the turtle doves. And I'm not sure what 3 was again. It was something bird related. It was a bird. I just forget what bird. And obviously 5 was 5 gold rings. And we're obviously going to get 5 gold ring treasure. What was 4 again? I don't remember like any of them. I would play the song on stream, but I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted. There's no way that isn't copyrighted. Let's see, 5 and 3. We're going to skip over here. Heroics. I mean, not heroics. I mean haste. Heroics you definitely don't want to skip over. But, we will skip over haste. We normally skip over haste lately. Like, if you specifically don't need a scout at all, if you're doing them a bit later, you generally aren't going to need any to haste. Because we're almost completely scouted as far as to 25. By tomorrow or Wednesday, we'll probably be all the way as far as scouting. Anyways, it was 8-5-3. 8-5-3. Oh, wait. I mean, 8 is 5 and 3. So above the bottom, too. 4 calling birds. Yeah, wasn't it? Oh, it is 3 French hens. So it's 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge and a pear tree. What would they do for French hens and calling birds? Calling birds might be Moa, because you'd probably need something low rarity. Not sure what a French hen would be. What does a French hen even look like? I'm not even sure. Do this look like normal chickens? Isn't hen and a chicken the same thing? Or are they different? Is there a difference between a hen and a chicken? Wait, hens don't lay eggs though, do they? Well, not like constantly. Or do they? Is there? What's the difference between a hen and a chicken? I want to know now. Hold up, we might need to check. It's gonna bother me now. They look like food to you. Let's see. Let me go Google it. What does a hen look like? Let's type in hen versus chicken. Hopefully it doesn't show us a fight of a hen fighting a chicken. Let's see. What's the difference between a hen and a chicken? Let's see. The best way to understand the difference between hen and a chicken is that a chicken is a board term for the bird, whether it's a male or female. Or, wait, so is a hen a female chicken then? And rooster, of course, is a male chicken. Like that I knew. Wait, is hen literally just a female chicken? I did not realize that. Okay. That makes sense. So you call the males rooster and you call the females hens. I just always called the females chickens and the males roosters. I didn't realize hen was another term for it specifically. Okay, that makes sense. So basically there's female chickens. Success. Terminology. So we're getting 3 French hens, so we're gonna get chickens. What looks like a chicken in this game? What looks like female chickens? I actually didn't realize that. I always just used to call the female chickens I had chickens. And I just called the male the rooster. I didn't realize it was called hens as well. Or the females are called hens. I always just called them normally chickens. I never called the rooster chicken. I called the rooster rooster, but the hens chickens. But yes, a male chicken is a rooster, a female chicken is a hen, and they could both be called a chicken. I never call a rooster a chicken though. I always see roosters as just roosters. Which is probably why I didn't realize that there was a term for the other thing. That's funny. Cockatrice. Oh yeah, cockatrice. Well, cockatrice kind of sounds like a male, no. But it could work, 3 cockatrices. It's a low enough rarity that they might. And they could maybe do 4 parrots for 4 calling birds. Or something. Unless we have a sound-based bird. I don't recall of any. If there is, it's probably in Pan's Vale. I don't think Pan's Vale had any birds, though. Where were we? Why is this board so bad? Make it unbad. Go. I'm not sure which one I want. Let's go for it. Destroy everything, even if we get hit. Okay, do we have convert? No, yes, possibly. Yes, no, yes. Wait, I don't have it, though. No! The one I need, I don't have a mana for. Fail. The exact one I needed, I did not have mana for. Alright, let him poke us. Doesn't matter, as long as we can get our mana. Do we have a mana alignment? Close enough. Go for it. No, don't get hit. No! Yes! 25% scar reduction saved us. Good job, 25%. Do we have convert? No. Well, we don't have alignment for it. Is it still worth it? No. We'll take that over. How about now? Yes. Dead. We won. Actually, we could just take it in skull. Oh, there we go. It has been taken. Okay, next. We're on floor 9. We got ourselves a 4 power and a 2. 4-2, both the top 2. Please troll and Fall Guys tomorrow. We might be slightly less trolly, just because it's start of season. And actually ranking high matters for getting the pass done, but we'll probably troll a little bit. Gotta learn the new stages first, though. Should be a lot of fun. They're adding 7 new stages this season instead of 4. One of them's a final as well. Though it's really similar to Hexagon, though. Like, too similar. But different enough that I guess it's different. Not sure if I'm gonna like it or not. I'm probably gonna prefer Hexagon. But it should be a lot of fun. They're also adding a really good new system for people who play a lot. Ourselves. Not you, we don't play as much as some other people. But they're adding a system where basically based on how many total crowns you have, you actually get really cool, unique cosmetics that are golden version of all the cosmetics that exist in the game. Well, not all of them, but some of them. And it's pretty cool, the ones that they showed off already. There's a good chance Golden Dragon will be one too, which I really want. It's probably going to take too many crowns. They also said no one has all of them yet. There's people that have almost 2,000 crowns, and they said no one has all of them yet. We're at like almost 500. So that's pretty insane. Because that means even if we get to 2,000 crowns, we might still not have all of them. Which would literally be like summer of next year, maybe even later than that. It depends how much we play. Yeah, they're adding a lot of progression system next patch. Let's see. We'll take that over. They still need a ranked mode, though. I'm not sure if they have a big enough player base for it, though. If they did it when it first started, they probably would have. But their player base tends to like peak when a new season starts, and then like dies a week later. Like only the people that are like really dedicated to the game keep playing after the season starts. Alright, we're good to go. That's one nice thing I do like about Gems of War season, even though I do wish they would still do more for it. It's distributed in a way where you can't just power grind it all at the beginning, which generally I do like doing that with things. However, I do feel like the way that Gems of War makes it go further really gives it more longevity. Because that's the issue that a lot of season passes have, is that if you just grind like all at the beginning, you can pretty much just get it done like near immediately. Whereas Gems of War is a lot more spread out, but it still doesn't take that much time. So it's a good combination where it's like not too big of a time sink, but is also spread out enough that you can't just like auto get it done within like a day or two. Let's see. 10. Oh, we got a fireball. 5 and 3. Up off the bottom two. Feels like we keep getting one side to the other. But yeah, it might still be an hour before we can go over spoilers for next season. I mean, for next patch tomorrow. We are going to stay up for it, though. Even though it might go all the way to 11. Yeah, we'll go for that. Why not? Should be almost enough to kill. Also, why am I still using this team? I guess we'll keep using it. We should have probably switched out of this a little while ago, but hey, it still works. No need to change it if it still works. Barely, though. Alright, it was the other bottom one, right? It was 3. Yes, it was. So we'll go take that. But I think we should probably switch our team after this floor. After we do this next Doom, we'll probably change our team. I Dragon Egg Thief for geese laying eggs. That's funny. Technically, it lays eggs. Or it steals eggs that it lays onto the board. That kind of counts. Luckily, the Valraven does not use purple. It would have so much purple right now. No, don't ruin our alignment. I need it. No. Oh, that's kind of bad, actually. Oh, no. We still got it. It's a move here. We'll take that. Is that enough to kill? Yes. No. Yes. I forgot. It has tempering increase as well. There's like 2 different boost ratios. One based on tempering and one based on something. I forget what the other one was. It's one based on tempering and one based on... What's that 3 boost ratio for? Oh, it's just extra mana. Never mind. That's just for extra mana. But yeah, it has a tempering boost ratio though still, which is 10 extra damage on top of whatever it says. So if it says 66, it's doing 76. So right now it's doing 76. I keep forgetting those other ones even have full mana. Obviously they always start with Empower, but they kind of look slightly different. Oh good, that hit Valraven. I was going to give me like no Doom Skulls. But then again, isn't that actually a good thing? Because now I can't accidentally backfire, although it still created 5 because he has a Doom. But that actually worked out better. Blue to purple. We do have alignment on that, so let's convert all that away. Get the last of our purple. Throw a Scythe down. We actually have alignment on it too. That's nice. And he should pretty much be dead. Yeah, he is dead. I kind of almost want to keep using this. I feel like we need to use a tankier hero class, though, if we're going to keep using this to go further. Instead of Archmages. But then it slows down if we don't use Archmages. What are we at? 11. We got a power and we got a 2. So 4 and 2. 4 and 2. Yeah, literally, all we're doing is switching sides. We keep going from one side to the other. That's pretty funny. You're naming all your pets after Friends references. That's pretty funny. I haven't watched that many episodes of Friends. Yeah, this team is getting quite a bit less effective. Like, the further we go with this team, the less effective it's becoming. Let's see. What do we need here? Especially when we don't have a good convert. Okay, do we have alignment? Yes. But we don't have mana for it. No. We have alignment, but we don't have mana for that alignment. Fail. The fail is strong. Yeah, that should be dead. Oh, there's the daily gem thing. And 2 was the other one, right? I believe so. Yes, it was. But yeah, we'll switch into a real team after this floor. I'm actually surprised they even went this far. I mostly just did this for like the first 5 floors or so. And always kept using it, and just because it kept working. And I didn't bother switching out of it. But I probably should now. What's the blue one? Come on, give us a good creeping death cast. Otherwise, I might not cast it. Good, we got a good one. When it does stuff like that, it feels like it goes so quick, though. We need that good alignment. If we don't get good alignment, it goes slow. But if you get good alignment, that's actually not that bad. But it's really risky for backlash on it. You sometimes have to delay your cast because you don't have alignment. Okay, do we have a convert? I feel like we should. We have a billion options. Pretty much every board. If we don't, feels kind of weird just because how many options we have. Okay, do we have a convert here? Yes. So we can go for that. We do have extra turn over there as well. And he should be dead. I almost want to keep on to use this just until it fails. Just to see how far it could actually go, to be honest. 4 and 5. Because I don't normally use a team like this. Or you're feeding all into a single thing. However, if that one thing dies, we're kind of in a pretty bad situation. But if it doesn't die... Alright, so now we can just do a safe cast. Refire next turn. Oh, we're not going to have any alignment now, though. That's not really going to matter too much. He's not going to die that skull. And then ideally have alignment here. Kind of. It's not a free turn, but it's a lot of mana. As long as it doesn't kill our hero. Okay, what was the other room? We needed 12 and we needed 4. I mean, we need 5 and 4. Yeah, it was 5 and 4. So let's take 5. But if anyone has any questions, anyone want me to go over, let me know. Make sure to ask. Also, feel free to leave a like on the stream. It ends up helping out a lot. And we're going to be streaming for a while tonight as well. Just because I don't think they're going over the preview for next patch until 9:30, which is 1 hour from now. So we might be streaming for another 2.5 hours. So it might be a long night. Because we're going to go over the patch tonight. As they're going over it. Literally as they're going over it. We'll be going over it. Going over them, going over it. That's basically what we're going to be doing. I think I'm going to have separate audio so everyone can listen on their own, though. So there isn't, like, an audio delay. Let's see. I'll throw that down. Because last time we tried doing it, there was a slight audio delay. You don't have a good convert here. Let's do that one. And he should be dead. There we go. Do you think purple doomed weapon, one empowered troop that converts one color to purple and 2 shadow hunters will work for higher floors? Yeah, we could throw on shadow hunters if we want to. I'm not a huge fan of using shadow hunters though, but they are pretty effective. They boost based on HP. They actually got nerfed around when they were added because 2-to-1 boost ratio seemed too high, so they removed it to 1-to-3 if I'm not mistaken. So, hello Bushka, hello Jesse, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we'll take that one over. We'll grab a prop over there. I'll take that one over. Yeah, we're going to be doing a pretty long stream for Fall Guys tomorrow, too. It's probably going to be like an 11-hour stream. Oh, he just drained my mana. No, I need that mana. Wait, I should probably change this team. Looking at this board is like, yeah, it needs change. Okay, do we have any convert? No. Take that. Do a thing. Now do we have convert? Yes. Oh wait, we already had mana though, fail. Do we have alignment here? No. Ooh. Can we convert into alignment? No. But we can make the board safe, kind of. We're just gonna risk it. Because we get 5 extra skulls, and there we go. The 5 extra skulls has killed everything. Okay, I think that's the final floor we run this team. It's starting to get too sketchy. We could always change the Titan, but then the speed's just gonna go down. Okay, let's go do a different team. Let's go use the team that we showed earlier. What team did I show? I built it into Zugoff, Sunspear Zugoff. We can still run that. That's actually pretty similar to what we're running now, except it upscales a bit better. Obviously, we cannot instant kill the spirit thing. I have to remind everyone during that because I forgot to mention it during the thing, and I don't want people trying to Zugoff the boss because it's like one of the few things in the game that actually does not have immune to it. I mean, that does have immune to his instant kill. Is the Tower of Doom, as well as the player-owned versions of the Dooms. Okay, 3 and 2, though they're pretty useless, the player-owned versions. All right, let's paste our team in here and see what this can do. And we're using Sunspear for it, which is one of those triple damage hero classes we were mentioning earlier. Hello, Scott. Let's see. To get max scrolls from the event, what floor do you have to go to? 26. You have to complete through 25. 25 is the last floor that gives you a scroll. Oh, yeah, I forgot to re-mention that during the video. But yes, you have to do 25. 25's completion. So you have to go basically to 26 up to 25. Or sorry, up to 26 with 25's completion. So basically, do floor 25 and you're done. You have to, basically, if you see 26 as your floor, you can stop. But you have to make sure you do 25 because 25 itself does give one as well. Okay, 13. So it was 3 and 2. So we'll take this one, take this one. Well, so this thing starts with Entangle, so if they try taking up skulls early, that shouldn't really matter too much. So what 2 converts do we have right now? We have blue to purple, and we have yellow to purple. And of course, green to purple is the only one that looks good. Actually, blue to purple... Yeah, we'll do it. I want to try setting up into it. And that looks like it does. We can end Zugoff. He might have immune to burning, but he doesn't have immune to instant kill. I probably shouldn't have let the 50% reduction one live. I don't think we have Enrage with this build, do we? We're not using Slayer, so I don't think we do. 13. So yeah, let's move forward then. Yeah, it looks like we have about 8 to 10 more battles left. Also, hello, Nedoku, welcome. Okay, what do we go for here? We have blue to purple, no. We have yellow to purple, also no. How about now? I'll take that. Ooh, that's juicy. Oh, we already have full mana though. Let's just throw it. I almost just tried instant killing to Doom, fail. Mistakes were almost made. Converts. Do we have any good ones? I really wish we still had green to purple. I keep wanting to cast it, and it's like, oh yeah, we're not using a build that has it. Also, the thing's in such a different spot than it was before. Okay, I'll just take a skull there. We're gonna have to wait a turn for mana. Oh yeah, I forgot. The thing like goes down to like 0 stats after it does its thing. Okay, do we have convert potential? Good enough, yes. We'll go for that. Overkill that. Skull will kill that. Oh yeah, we don't get triple damage burning. You know what? We're gonna do this. Obviously it doesn't die, but we get so many skulls that it dies. Obviously it doesn't have to be the instant kill that kills it. We can kill it with the skulls that come from trying to cast on it. And even though it won't instant kill, it still does the skulls. Kind of like how Black Beast does. So 14. Oh, the only floor we have here is 3. The rest we can ignore. Okay, blue to purple. Yellow to purple. Both of you seem very useless right now. So let me get rid of his mana drain. Luckily he's entangled, so he can't do anything. Too bad we don't have red to purple right now. Neither seem that good to go for. I'm going to do that just so we can hopefully set up into the following turn. Which even now, we still don't really have a good option. I'm just going to go for it. Oh, we got a really nice cascade from that. So we'll go for all that mess. Get a Zugoff down. Kill that just so it doesn't get a convert into like a ToD or something. And it's dead. Just got through whatever. And the skull will knock it out. Okay, was that the only floor? Or the only room on the floor? Yes, it was. So we can move forward. But yeah, after we finish out this, we'll go do dailies. We'll go hand out a code. We'll probably mess with some explore farming. And maybe double check our Guild War teams and all that. Make sure they're all good to go. And then we can start going over spoilers. Because you should be streaming by then. Ooh, that just killed our hero. That's not nice. That's gonna lower our damage by quite a bit, actually. I'll go for blue to purple here. Gotta be careful with that. Actually, he might get another kill here. We could actually lose. We could actually lose. Can't even do anything with yellow to purple right now. It's nothing good. Come on, I need an extra turn out of this. He doesn't want to give it to us. I'm concerned of that giving him an extra turn and then he does something out of it. Alright, now it looks like he probably won't get anything out of it, but still. Alright, now it seems safer. But we also get like almost no value out of it. But I think we still go for it. Good, he didn't go for Zugoff. I can take a red to purple. It's guaranteed full mana in case it doesn't surge. We get like a billion different mana sources though. This is slightly concerning though because he'll take some damage, but we still got the other ones to kill. Or the Doom to kill. And now nothing even uses purple. We've ran through our purples. This is what happens when you don't have a tanky hero class front. You gotta be careful, we could actually legitimately lose this. Was this a Valraven battle? I don't think there's a Valraven in play. So losing it's not as bad, but hopefully we don't. We shouldn't lose it. Because she gets damage poke for doing her thing. The only problem is I don't have mana for her. And this thing does nothing with its thing to him, so... I'm just gonna take that. Trying to bait him into doing a bad move. I might just have to do this blue to purple pointless cast. If I take that red, he gets a skull, which I would prefer avoiding. But the other thing sets him up into a skull as well. I'm just gonna take this red. So we'll do that. He'll skull us. We skull him back. I keep forgetting we have 25% score reduction. We go for this, and that just kills, right? No, not quite. That's pretty close. Plus it denies his yellow, and he's dead. What a weird battle. Still came through, though. Don't make me have to bring out the Ketruses. I'll bring out the Ketruses. That are like the buffed up gargoyles or something. Okay, 15-2. So we can take the second one here and then move forward. Hello, Jason. Welcome. If you get a chance, will you show your normal Phoenicia level 5-6 Explorer team? Sure. It's pretty much the same thing as Rowan build, just slightly different. But yeah, I can go show it real quick in a little bit. Does anything have alignment? No. So let's wait a turn. We'll wait it out. You convert brown, right? Yes. But you also create 5 more. Oh no, you only do if there's a doom. Which normally we do in these kind of situations, but there's no doom right now. Because this is the in-between battle. He should be dead. Alright, now I think we just go straight to the doom. How many sigils do we have left? We have 4 sigils left. Oh, so I know most of you know, but don't forget, every single room you do counts as a sigil. This isn't like Delves where you do one for the entire floor and then boom, you get them all. This is every single battle you do uses 1 sigil, so you want to make sure you do the optimal ones, which is why you need to report back the good rooms to your guild in the first place. And of course, make sure to do different ones than what we're doing. Make sure to communicate with your guild, because the ones that we are doing are different for every guild. So copying ours will not work, unless you happen to be in my guild. Let's see, which some of you are that are watching, but most of you aren't. Let's see, I'll take that over. I'll grab that. Get a skull, get a skull. We'll grab the other convert there. Come on, Zugaf, get full mana. You can instant kill the other guy and then just take out the Doom. Oh, don't kill my hero. Like, it doesn't matter too much. If anything, it actually helps though. Zugaf has higher damage output when we can't do triple damage, because he keeps gaining 5 all stats per skull. Okay, oh, this is our last battle unless we get Valraven off it. We'll take the 5 first, just to make sure I don't forget to grab it later. We should be able to finish on Wednesday, I believe. Not Wednesday, definitely Thursday night. Alright, we got a Valraven in play, so we definitely get 2 more battles after this, assuming we don't lose this battle. Which is slightly possible, though ideally it won't happen. What do we want here? I'll take green, actually. Because I want to plan for my follow-up turn. To Zugaf or not to Zugaf? That is the question. I think we Zugaf. I want to get rid of Valraven in case it pulls shenanigans. Wow, we just killed everything. That was easy. I'll throw that down. Mostly just to poke the other guy. But then again, we can just Zugaf kill him. I forgot, we're not up against a Doom right now. I can literally just Zugaf him. Hello, Bill! We're handing out a code soon. We're finishing out this, and then we're doing, dailies, and then we'll hand out a code. Also, someone wanted to see the Phoenicia team, so make sure to show that in there as well. 5 and 3. So we'll take this one, then we go take 3. And you should be the last floor then, because we'll take this one, we'll take the final battle of the floor of the Doom battle. And we're very likely not to get a Doom off it, and then, or not, a Valraven, I mean. And then that'll be all of our sigils for today. Okay, what do we have for options? None of that seems good. We could try for brown off of Sky, or double brown, or triple brown. We got none of it, though. And if a brown appeared there, it would have been his advantage, but luckily it did not happen. So I'll take this. I think we just Zugaf at this point. We do have a skull, but Zugaf seems pretty nice. We'll take that. Get a poke, get a poke, get a poke. Do you have alignment? No. Wait, what do you convert away again? Brown, right? So yeah, no. So let's take that. Still don't really have an option, surprisingly. We do this to try to set up into it. That might work. Yes it does. There we go. And a smash. Doesn't mean the burning doesn't really matter though. It is very much overkilled still. Okay, final Tower of Doom battle for today, unless we get a Valraven here. In which case we'll have 2 more. But that's definitely the last Valraven if we do get a Valraven here. Nope, no Valraven. Just to be expected. Got one pretty recently. Alright, let's go kill everything. We'll kill that first, just because it has the burning immune. I mean, the stone skin. But then again, that has burning immune. So that thing actually would have taken damage better. Should just killed that. Oh well. We have blue to purple. Is that worth it? Not really. We're still going for it, though. So I'll take that. He'll do a thing. We'll do... Did we just take a skull? I think we just take a skull. So we'll do that. He'll get a bunch of manas. We could actually lose this if we're not careful. The way that this team is actually really annoying against what we're currently using. I could have taken that for 5 times, but I also wanted to cascade it extra turn. I think we might have gotten more mana doing it the other way. Okay, let's Zug off this. Oh yeah, he's not burning. I was like, oh yeah, we'll hit triple damage on him because he doesn't have immune to burn. But we didn't get to re-burn him, so it doesn't triple damage him. Okay, do we have convert? No. Or alignment on that convert? No. So we'll take that. That'll do a thing. See if we can get a follow-up. If we get a brown from Sky, we have a really good follow-up. That is not a brown. That is very much not a brown. Blue to purple, how are you doing? Not that well as well. Do I just cast it? No. I think we just get mana for Zugoff. See if we can get a good board at some point. Come on, good board. Where you at? Oh wait, we have it right now. Let's match. We're pretty close to match. We do that. We do that. Zug off the... Oh wait, we can't Zug off the other thing, but we can still do that. And do you have alignment? I need 1 skull. Oh, I'm just doing it. We get to create 5 more because there's a Doom. And it kills him. And there we go. That's as far as we can go with Tower of Doom. And then we'll go up to 25 to, or up to 26 to 25's completion later as we get more sigils throughout the week. Plus, I just realized we ran that with Magic the entire time instead of Seasons. For the earlier team, it was better to run Magic. For the team that we switched into, not so much. It actually would have been better with Seasons. But oh well, not too big a deal. Okay, so who wanted that Phoenicia team? So, how you run Phoenicia. So if we go over here, reset our Explore to, let's do it on 5 in case you don't have the stats. You can do it on 6 at some locations. I think if you have a truly maxed out one, you can even do 7. But the way that the Phoenicia team works is, we actually show it pretty much every day. But it's this team right here. It is Phylactery. You can use any weapon you want as long as it doesn't block Phoenicia. I use Phylactery because it's free souls. You want to use one of 2 hero classes, either Hierophant or Sunspear. Sunspear is actually better. However, Hierophant gives ever so slightly more damage to Phoenicia. So that's somewhat relevant sometimes. I think we mostly were running it for Explore 6 stuff. But you can run either or. Hierophant slightly more damage, but you don't have Perpetual Redstorm. And of course, overall, Sunspear is the better hero class, and it does have Perpetual Redstorm. But we're running Phylactery, Phoenicia, Leprechaun, Mirage Queen. Weapon in hero class can be pretty much anything as long as it's a Red Storm start hero class. Ideally Sunspear, but there are other options. And basically you just cast Leprechaun, you cast Phoenicia, you win. That's it. And of course Mirage Queen is there to give half mana start to Phoenicia. And let me actually keep using that team because we need to go run our dailies with it as well. But yeah, the spoiler stream for everything in next patch. It should be starting in about half an hour, 38 minutes or so. And then we can start going over all the stuff that's in next patch. Curious to see what it is. And whenever you get Phylactery, you just cast it for free souls. Instead of getting like the 10 or 11 I would normally get, we get 122. Let's see what throws us down. I believe most of the stuff got leaked. However, for once I wasn't looking at it just so I'd be somewhat surprised by what's actually in it. Plus, I normally announce stuff that wasn't already leaked anyways. Plus, we can normally ask questions. And sometimes they leak future patches with it, too. as far as like what they're planning, because they might discuss like, oh, we added this, but at a future patch we'll do this. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Because I know on one platform, the patch actually leaked early, but I didn't bother looking at any of the stuff. Mostly so we can know what it is now. I'll throw that down. Salty and Ozball? Oh, okay. So it's not going to be just Salty this time. That's good as well, because Ozball plays much better than Salty. Let's see. Throw that down. Yeah, Ozball used to be a player before he was a dev for the team. Which makes him pretty much like one of the best people on the dev team as far as playing the game. Because he was a player before he was a dev for the game. So we'll take that over. Yeah, I was in a guild with Ozball at one point. There was at one point I was in a guild with Ozball. Like, we're talking like 5 years back. Let's see, I'll throw that down. Okay, after we do this battle, we'll go hand out a redeem code. And then we'll probably mess with Explore for a bit. I don't think there's too much we have to check up on Guild Wars, but if anyone has any questions about Guild Wars, feel free to ask. And of course, every single day this week we'll be going over each color day, doing our teams, messing with our battles. Oh yeah, wasn't there one color I wanted to change? Or try something new with? What happened in the last few weeks that made me want to try something else? I know the troop came today that theoretically we could change our blue defend team. What do we currently run for blue defend? I don't think I would want to. But, what do we currently run for blue defends? Ooh. 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 Okay, yes I do. I lied. Where'd it go? You know exactly what I'm looking for. There we go. We changed our defend team. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's actually really nice. That covers every color now too, doesn't it? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's nice. Herald of Damnation for Life and Death Arachne Weaver team. That's actually a really nice slot for Defend Blue. Because you get that immediate blue to purple. You get to Curse Burn. So even if they don't have immune to Death Mark, or if they do have immune to Death Mark, you might still be able to get Curse value out of it and still Death Mark them. The Burn's not going to do much though, but the Curse might. Because the Curse will allow two things. It'll allow you to web it if it already had immune to web, and it'll allow you to Death Mark it if it already had immune to Death Mark. The Death Mark off of Life and Death, and the web off of Weaver. Oh, that's actually has potential. Plus, it has 20% stats this week, so why not? So it's quite a bit higher than it normally would be. Still a lot less skull damage than a web spinner, but still. And he also has Death Touch when he does skulls. He has 25% reduction. That actually seems pretty solid. This might be our new defend team, though. We'll see how it goes this week. It blocks Brown. It does block brown. However, if we're eating so much purple, I don't think it's going to matter if it's blocking brown. He's immediately going to blue to purple convert. And we have +2 purple. And it's starting with half mana, so all it needs is 1 purple surge and it's good to go. Or land alignment off a herald. I think it's fine with the brown block. It also generally dies pretty quickly anyways. And also scroll pressures with Death Mark, which a lot of other options don't do. Because now if they don't entangle this, or even if they do entangle and it hits at least a 1, it's going to do a Death Mark if they don't have immune. And it's going to apply some pressure up front. Because if it randomly gets a kill, we're pretty much golden. Because then it's 3 versus 4. Then they have to deal with life and death, and that makes it a lot harder. If it just gets a free kill out of nowhere. I think it's worth it to block brown. It's not going to be blocking brown for long anyways. You can just test it out. It's so hard trying to test it, though. Because we're just going to obliterate it, probably, with our blue team. I go try it, though. Let me set my defend team as blue. And it's so hard to get, like, a good test, though. Because if I go to defend blue, and I then go use my blue... Wait, why did it not save? I go to defend blue. Oh, you gotta change it this way, duh. If I go to defend blue, and it's test defend team, and use my blue team, I think it's gonna be obliterated. Not because this team is bad, but because this team is good. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. So we're gonna use our blue guild war against the other blue. Our blue defends. So he's about to do blue to purple. So let me make sure he doesn't have good value there. Oh, I should have taken red there. Oops. Could have taken red extra turn. So see, life and death still got a cast off. Despite everything. I'm not sure who's more of a threat right now. I'm actually going to get rid of that just so he doesn't have more purple. Speaking of that, I could just actually disable purple now. Oh, but his hero has a thing now, though. I think we still go for it. So we get rid of purple there. We then... Like, the problem with always doing this is you don't know if this team is good or if this team is bad. You just know that you won. Or lost. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. A billion giant spiders. Well, we obviously won. We could just end out this battle at this point. We obviously won. It's going to take forever. But he's just going to spider spam forever. But he's obviously dead at this point. We killed everything but life and death. But yeah, it would have won. We don't have to play it out. It's just to test it. But we obviously would have won. That battle would have taken like 5 more minutes. So with how many giant spiders he just spawned. Would have been so annoying. Maybe not that long, but anyways. Hello, David. Welcome. Also, hello, Supplement. Where are the next patch note spoilers? I'm pretty sure they're on the forum. Like, the entirety of the patch got leaked, so I'm pretty sure, like, a full in-depth everything is already out for it. Patch notes officially won't be out until about 8:30 tomorrow, though. Like, this time tomorrow, the official patch notes should definitely be out. Like, a half an hour to an hour prior to now tomorrow should be official patch notes. Okay. So we got about half an hour to kill before they do go over next patch. So with that being said, did I hand out code yet? I don't believe I did. Let me go do that. Let's see. I have it selected. Let me go cut. Let me go save. Let me go put this right over here. Yeah, about 28 more minutes we can start going over spoiler stuff. Unless Salty talks for an hour. Oh, excuse me. Okay, put that in there. Get all refreshed over there. Here you guys go. Here's the redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over here is what you put in for your invite code in the bottom left corner. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with OY. And gives the same reward as always. True treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Only works on PC mobile version. There you guys go. Enjoy. And feel free to leave a like on the stream. It ends up helping out a lot. Okay. So, until we can start going over spoilers for the next patch, let's go and, I guess run some Explore 12. Because I don't think we have any other main objectives to get. So we finished our adventure board. Finish out that. Finish out that. We don't really bother with dells. We're not going to run 3 arenas, even though it's technically a daily. I'm pretty sure some people do it. We are not in that category of people. Let's just do some Explore 12 running. Seems like much better value. Okay, let's go do that until the spoilers start rolling out. And then we'll go listen to that as we're basically commentating over it. I'm not going to have the audio for it up. So I'll post the link to where you can listen to it. But we'll have it separate just so there's not like multi-audios going on. Because that was a problem when we did it last time. So I'm not going to show it up on screen or anything. But I'm going to give you the link to like where it is. So you can hear my commentary over top of their commentary. But it won't have like their commentary twice. Because that was the problem when I had the audio through. So I'll still be able to hear it, but you won't be able to hear it through my stream. But you can hear it through theirs. I'll basically be commentating on things. I feel like it'll work out better that way. Because the last time we did it was kind of clunky. Yes, live reaction to new patch. And I didn't look at any spoilers for the patch yet either. So everything I'm seeing for the first time. Let's see, we'll take that over. Streamception. Yeah, console users unfortunately cannot use the codes. They might eventually at some point, but there's policy issues that they have with it. Have you shown us your red defense team for tomorrow? I can go show it. I haven't showed it yet this stream. I'm not even sure what my current red defend is. I kind of want to change my green one into a null team. The null teams are pretty funny. The only problem with it is when it gets entangled, though. Or rope darted or something. But then again, on green day, it's not going to get rope darted. But it can still get entangled, obviously. Especially on a green day. It's like the most likely day to get entangled if you're going to get entangled. Green is the most entangled of any color. I think brown has the next highest. Oddly enough. Brown actually has a surprisingly good amount of entanglers. It has Leshy for 8 times entangle. It has Sylvania Mora for the extra turn entangle. It has some things that almost kind of entangle without entangling, like Wild Queen and what was that other one? The Thorn one. That one that's useless because Wild Queen is so good. And a few others. Because all of them kind of have that like brown-green coloration going on with them. Why not showing it now? Are they streaming now? I don't think they started streaming yet. They're not starting till 9:30. Let me double check. I don't think they're started now. Still another 24 minutes, I'm pretty sure, until they start. I'll go double check though. Let's see. That's funny. I go to their page so often, it's actually one of the top 10 on my other computer. That's pretty funny. No, they haven't started yet. Doesn't look like it. I don't see it. Yeah, they haven't started yet. How do you go to the page where you're waiting for the stream? There it is. Okay, now we're waiting. Bill's lurking. Wait, why can I not chat? Oh, there it is. There we go. We're also lurking. There we go. Okay, anyways. Let's see. Okay, we're on the page now. Oh, wasn't there one other question someone had? Oh, yes. Jason wanted to see my red defense team. Let me go bring that up. Or did I wrap this battle as soon as we finish out the set? What are my PC specs? Oh, I don't even remember. Let me go show my red defend team. Oh yeah, I have it right over here. I'll go tell you in a second. Well, let me go do let's do it in order. Let's start with the red defend team. So, my red defend team. I believe it was Jason who asked. It is Glaceon, Graveseer, Alderfather, and Doomed Blade as Frost Mage. It's a bit of an old meta. However, I still use it. It's still doable. Glaceon has that red to purple, or red to Doomskull convert, which obviously counters out Red Day pretty well. Graveseer does green to purple, which gets rid of some of the other decently used reds, like Yagway and stuff like that. Like, there's quite a few good reds that also use green. Alderfather also gets to do a red to something else convert, just to make sure there's absolutely none. It also has resummon if we need. And Doomed Blade, of course, also gets it. It just basically has like all spam getting rid of reds, while also still doing decent damage output. There's quite a few that converts it, but generally you get all the value out of Glaceon doing it ideally, though. And that's pretty much the premise of the team. And Frost Mage just to freeze them a bunch, in combination with Glaceon also freezing. If they don't run immune, they're basically going to be just froze spammed. But yeah, as far as specs, let's see, what was it? It was the 9th Gen Intel Core i7-9750H. For graphics card, it was the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 2060. 62 gigabytes of RAM. And 1 terabyte storage. And I think that's mostly useful specs. I think that was all of them. I think that is most of them. I'm not too savvy on most of them. Like things like graphics cards, as long as it's like half decent, I don't really care for it specifically too much. Because most of the games I play aren't really like graphic heavy. So things like graphic cards I generally don't really care about as much. RAM and storage are like the two I need the most. I just maxed out the terabyte on this thing the other day. I had to delete a bunch of the video things. The Age of Calamity videos take up so much space with how they get recorded. So I had to delete like every single video I had recorded. I mean, they've all been uploaded already. So as long as the channel doesn't get taken down. No, we have 0 strikes. Though it's kind of funny. All the, as of about a month or two ago, I believe it was, all of the, there's several Nintendo games from the past that Nintendo now copyrights all the music for, and Mario 64 is actually one of them. So I was kind of mentioning earlier where we haven't gotten demonetized on like any video this entire year. That's technically not true now because we are ever so partially demonetized on the 2 Mario 64 streams we did, which we're basically already going to make almost nothing anyways. But they're partially demonetized because Nintendo is demonetizing like all of their old game music for whatever reason. I guess they don't want people streaming them. Or if they do, they want the money from it. But I find that kind of funny. But yeah, the 2 Mario 64 videos are doing it to this entire year. And they're not even fully demonetized, just partially demonetized. Did you miss the spoiler stream? No, it's starting in 19 minutes. Hasn't even started yet. Yeah, it's quite a bit later than when we normally stream. But it's in 19 minutes. And I believe they do it for about an hour and a half, so we're going to be going for a while. It's still going to be like 2-hour longer stream or so. Now, once they finish out their stream, I'm probably going to wrap up. Also, I might even wrap up a little bit before they end their stream. Just because generally towards the end of the spoiler stream, they're kind of just talking about nothing. I kind of want to get to bed at a reasonable time because we're waking up early for Fall Guys tomorrow. We're going to wake up at like 6 or 7 and start streaming at 8. Because I think next season starts at 6 or 7 in the morning. I'll throw that down. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the Fall Guy patch tomorrow. This is going to be the best season they've done yet. And I really like the new progression system that they're doing. Because it actually makes continuously playing feel more rewarding. It should also help boost the player base a little bit. Now that there's actually more incentive to keep playing beyond the season pass. Because before there wasn't, if you already owned all the outfits. Now there is. All the gold outfits. I still wish Gems of War would do the same. We really need shiny cards back in the game. It's something that the game released with, but they removed after like 5 or 6 months into the game. But Fall Guys is basically getting an equivalent of it. Where the more you play, the more gold outfits you get. Which are the super hard to obtain ones that are based entirely off of skills, because the only way you can get it is based on number of wins. What do I take here? Throw that down. Yeah, Fall Guys Season 3 starts tomorrow at around 5 or 6 or so, or 7. I'm not sure the exact time. It says 5 in-game, like 5 a.m., but normally it takes longer for it to actually initialize, and they have to take servers down for a little bit, and it's normally shaky initially. Kind of like how I don't advise opening keys immediately in Gems of War when drop table switch. You normally want to wait like a half an hour to an hour later just in case. Same reason for that. More so because of servers, if nothing else, in regard to that game. Because servers are going to be awful for the first half an hour to an hour. They might even just be down for maintenance at the time anyways. I'll throw that down. Well, it's all the things in the season. Oh gosh, too many to name on this stream. Well, the most noteworthy one to me is they're adding gold outfits for having really high trophy milestones. They're adding 7 new courses and a bunch of other things. But those are the 2 most relevant ones. 7 new courses and gold outfits for getting a high amount of trophies. Oops, we just died on hero. I'll take that over. And he's dead. Which also means the mid-season patch would be pretty interesting too, because they're probably going to do a lot of the new obstacles. I think they added like 6 to 8 new obstacles that they can use in the mid-season patch to make new variants for stages. Should be interesting to see how that pans out. Because I don't think any new variants are being added specifically in the season patch. 7 new courses are, but the variants are probably coming in the mid-season one, because that's what they've been doing with the mid-seasons lately. Or every mid-season has been like that. Oh good, he didn't leave, or he left the skull for us. How many outfits exist total? I have no clue. Or do you mean how many are being added? I also have no clue. I think they said about 30 new outfits. As far as how many total exist, I have not the slightest clue. I'll throw that down. Oh, so how many wins do you need in total to get all those gold outfits? We don't currently know. But it's likely to be around 3,000 or higher. We're at like 500. They have to keep in mind, similar to how Gems of War 30-star system is, they don't intend anyone to get it anytime soon. So even though it's like might be something like 3,000 or 5,000 wins, they don't intend on anyone getting anytime soon. Kind of like how no one will be 30-star on a kingdom in any time, even remotely soon, or like 20-star on the level, or level 20. I mean for the thingy, for the kingdom level. I think the highest kingdom level we have right now is 16 on Golvania. Also because we're using it for our farming kingdom. Literally right now. It's a good farming kingdom location. If anyone else has any other questions, let me know. Is there a theme to this new Fall Guys patch? Oh gosh, they're all Fall Guys questions. That's fine though. Yes, it's winter themed. So it's going to be a bunch of snowballs. We're getting some penguin skins. We're getting a bunch of like scarf skins. Actually, a surprising amount. There's like 2 or 3 of them. And like a snowboarder kind of thing. A couple other like snowy animals and stuff like that. And we'll buy the $5 pack thing, so we get 3 of them immediately as well. Plus, we're going to be grinding the season pass. So whatever like 3, 4, 5 skins are there, we'll get them as well. And wear them once we get them. And we'll also have all the new gold outfits to go wear. Though I probably won't be using them too much because we're going to be targeted so heavily for using them. But then again, we'd be targeted just as much for using the season pass stuff. If we have like the final season pass reward after like on the 2nd day, we're going to be targeted so hard for wearing it. Because that would almost be rarer than some of the gold ones in a sense. Just because of how long you would have to have grinded to get it done. Animal Crossing question. Do you have need snowflakes? I need large snowflakes. Normal size snowflakes I don't really need as much. But they're still useful. So if you don't really need them for anything, I could. I could just make you all the DIYs out of them. I haven't farmed for them yet, but I will be soonish. Because starting tomorrow, we can start getting the new DIYs. As well as the DIYs that already existed, the luminescent ones. So I kind of want to wait until we farm, just because there's like 14 of those, whereas there's only 8 of the other ones. And 8 of the other ones last for so long, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Yeah, if you have any spare snowflakes you don't need, I guess I'll take them. Nothing else, I can make all the DIYs for you out of them. I probably won't have them for about another week, though. I forget when it ends. I think it was the 6th is when the luminescent ones end. Can't remember. Should probably look it up. I don't think it's before Christmas. I'm pretty sure it goes to the 6th. Need to make sure to get them before then. All it'll take is like 1 day of AFK to do it. Just need to pick a day out of the week. AFK while doing other stuff, and should be done. Might take 2 days just because of how many there are. What is the best way to get the resources for the boss you're using? Well, make sure to do all the guild-related events that ever occur. You can normally get quite a few orbs through that. Aside from that, participating in Bounty Hunter and doing it to its entirety is pretty good. That's the most amount of orbs you can do without ever getting onto a leaderboard. And the other way, if you want to speed it up a little bit, is 2 other ways. Go for leaderboards, which can cost you a lot of resources, so that's not as advised, but can be done. And the most useful one is probably to grind out vault events exceedingly. Next vault event is Christmas, actually. Christmas weekend is the next vault event. So some people might have a lot of time then, some people might not. But if you have free time on Christmas weekends, 25th, 26th, and 27th are the next vault event. And that is the best time to grind for pretty much anything. Because you get a bunch of vault keys, and those vault keys can give you diamonds, they can give you gems, they can give you keys, they can give you vault keys that have orbs in them, among other things. So, yeah, you can end up getting quite a few orbs through that. It doesn't directly always give you orbs, but every vault key has a chance of giving you orbs. And hopefully those orbs would be good orbs, particularly blues, as that's generally the main thing that's blocking you from being able to create Zugaf, is the lack of blues more often than not. Also, 10 more minutes, and we can start going over spoiler stuff. Please show fastest delve 0 to 500 team for Werewoods. What color was Werewoods again? Isn't it red-green? I forget what troops are there. Was it red-green? If it is red-green, you can just run a Rowan team the entire time and run it with Urskia's shield. Yeah, I'm saving my Vault keys currently in case Season 3 for Gems of War brings in another Vault troop. We still don't know if it will, but in case it does, I want to make sure we're prepared just in case. Just in case, because we might need it. Similar to how we got Heart of Rage, we might need it for some other thing. Only 9 more minutes, assuming they start on time. Hopefully they start on time. And then for about an hour, they'll probably go over stuff. The stream, I believe, is an hour and a half. But after the first hour, they're generally done going over anything that's relevant. And the rest of the time, they're kind of just messing around. Let's see. Well, let's take that over. Yeah, let me make sure I have audio on the other computer. Let's see. I do. I want it loud enough that I can hear it, but loud enough that you guys can't hear it, so that you guys can listen to it directly. They have not popped in this time. Wait, have they not even commented in their chat yet? Oh no. They're still doing the stream tonight, aren't they? They should be. Patch is probably coming out tomorrow. They should be doing a thing for it tonight. They said they were. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on the preview stream for next patch. It's tonight in like 8 minutes, assuming they start on time. Zero comments in chat. Well, there's other people chatting, but none of the devs are there. But they still should be. But it's in like 10 minutes or so, or less. Depends if they start on time or not. I have a feeling they're going to be about a few minutes late, like we normally are. Pretty sure it's just a streaming thing. There's any number of things that can go wrong with a stream right before you want to stream. And it always wants to happen exactly right before you want to start the stream. Like, you could test it an hour prior. Everything will be fine. But the second you decide you want to start streaming, it's like, nope, it doesn't want to work. It feels like that too often. There's always something. Like something wanting to update, something wanting to change, something just going wrong. Let's see. Do that flamer for. Grab the Zugaf there. Take that over dead. What do we get in the chest? Come on, let's see Initia. Let's get Initia in this next one. Or then again, we're not even going to get a next one. We got to go 2 more rounds to cycle through it. The patch is going to go out during Guild Wars. However, I don't believe it has anything balance related in it. So it shouldn't really matter that it comes out during Guild Wars, because nothing in it, I don't believe, affects Guild War. So even though the patch is coming out during Guild Wars, I'm pretty sure there is 0 things in it that affect it. I am pretty certain almost nothing, or literally nothing in this patch, directly affects Guild War immediately. Or even at all. But yeah, it's generally a good idea for them not to do patches during Guild War weeks, though. Just in case something does affect Guild Wars. Because that is the most competitive mode in the game. And while most people don't try hard at that hard, it is still technically the most competitive location in the game. So doing drastic change of midway through is generally not a good idea due to how battles are done. Since some battles can be done at an earlier date compared to other battles that are done at a later date. But there shouldn't be anything in next patch that really affects it. Okay, 5 more minutes if they start on time. Alright, let me go get the link for it too. I'll go get you guys the link. You can open up in a new tab. I'll basically be commentating over what they're doing, but I won't have audio specifically on for their thing. So if you want to listen to just us, you can. Or if you want to listen to them going over the things and us commentating over that, you can. Also, if you just want to mute theirs and have it for visual representation as I mention stuff, you can do it that way too. Any number of ways. However you want to go about doing it. But the audio for it, nor the visual, will be on our stream. Let's see, we'll take that over. We'll basically just be commentating over stuff. And mentioning the features. And reacting to them, because I actually have not sure on it yet. Have not peeked at the leaks. I'll throw that down. I do believe this one's a bit of a smaller big patch, though. Like, generally this is a bigger patch, but I think it's towards the smaller side. Probably because of the virus, more so than anything. I feel like this entire year was affected pretty heavily by the virus. Like, they still did a lot of development for the game. But compared to a normal year, they did a lot less this year than, like, any year prior. Like, out of the 6-year Gems of War has been running for, this year probably had the least stuff kind of going on. But that is almost guaranteed, mostly due to the virus. I'll take that over. Grab our destroys. Get a Zugoff down. A smaller big patch. Well, you know what I mean. It's the size of a bigger patch, but it's a smaller size big patch. Like, it's supposed to be a big patch, but it's a smaller size big patch. Is what it seems like it is. Or what it's going to be. It's been a long time since you played Gems of War. Is anything new? Yes, a lot of stuff has changed. Not this last year. But if you haven't played for like 2 or 3 years, yes, a lot has changed. It's hard to even start at a specific location. But the main thing to really mention is make sure to do all the dailies. There's dungeons, there's the underworld stuff, there's the adventure board, there's whatever your guild related events are. Always keeping up with the dailies are generally a pretty good idea. Dailies and weeklies. And theoretically the seasonal lease. So we don't currently have a season going on right now. There's a week downtime between seasons now. Or there always has been. But there's a week downtime between seasons where they put Tower of Doom. And that is this week. Until Season 3 starts next week. I'll throw that down. Take that over. Grab our thingy. And currently we're farming Explored. Well, one of the things that they added 2 years ago, November last year, they added tokens. And basically what tokens are these things that you can end up upgrading troops past level 20, essentially, level 21, 22, 23. They're just called elite levels. They theoretically aren't 21, 22, 23, but that's basically what they are. And they can also be used for additional stats. Let's see if we throw that down. But yeah, metal is probably the most relevant thing that happened in that time then. That and deeds. Deeds are used to basically to upgrade kingdoms beyond level 10. But the more relevant thing are definitely the tokens, which is what we're farming for right now, and explore. They end up overhauling the explore system last year's November, and in doing so, they made it a lot better loot. And running Explore 12 is a pretty big part of late game, end game kind of content, because you get tokens here. It also gives a really substantial amount of gold, but tokens are so ridiculously useful because they're used for elite levels, which are basically level 21, 22, 23 on troops. Once they're maxed, and it's also used for additional stats, particularly getting those 3 niches, because you can get a bunch of these. Like these are giving us 4 to attack, life, and armor. This gives a 20% mana start. Doesn't stack though, so only use 1. And eventually you want to find 3 niches. Niches are really important. They give 4 to all magic when you use them, and you can stack that for 12 magic. And there's some teams that are very broken with 12 magic. Those are really rare. It takes forever to farm 3 niches. Yeah, hopefully they add more ways to get Book of Deeds or Deeds in general. They really need to rebalance the Deed economy in this game. I know that they're planning on it taking a long time to upgrade them, but the way it is just doesn't seem scaled correctly for how long it's going to take. They definitely need to do something to increase the rate of them. Also, if they start on time, they should be up right now. Let me see. Have they started yet? Have they even commented anything? Where's the stream? Yeah, in case I don't notice, let me know when the stream starts. I'm clicking play, so hopefully it'll autoplay when it does. Also, we're probably going to get an ad immediately because I don't have Prime. Also, that reminds me, Fall Guys is actually getting a skin for Prime, which is really annoying. Because now I might never get that skin. Since I don't have Prime for Amazon thing. Let's see. I'll take that over. I'll go for Explosion. Personally, as a company, I don't really support Twitch and Amazon that much. But that doesn't mean I completely boycott them. I just do these on occasion, both of them. Let's see. I'll take that over. You have Twitch Prime and you still get ads, really? I thought Twitch Prime made it so you didn't get ads. Or do you have to be subbed to their channel? You might have to specifically be subbed to their channel as well as have Prime. Or one or the other, I'm not sure. I wish that's something they would add to YouTube. The ability for someone to pay per month just to not see ads. Because I would add that to the $2 thing that we have. Currently, we just have emojis and the little thing, icon that you have next to your name. But if YouTube ever added a feature, I would also make it so it doesn't show ads. They probably didn't want to remove that because they make so much money off of ads. Though they would make so much money off the thing, too. They'd probably even make more money than that. So it depends how many views a channel gets. Like if someone made it for only like $1 where you could not get ads, and then a channel was making like so much more in revenue, then yeah, I guess they would lose money in that case. That's what they care about. Because for smaller channels, they would actually make more money from that due to the cut that they take. Oh, then again, maybe not. Because I forgot about that. They take 45% of ad revenue, but they actually only take 30% of the cash that comes through that thingy. Which is also why I don't take donations through that. Because I would lose 30% of it. They just go to YouTube. But, let's see. I'll take that down. Oh gosh, can you not agile us? That'd be great. Zugaf, do a thing. Let's see, we'll take that over. Oh yeah, Leprechaun's really good. It was added 2018, the end of 2018, so theoretically. Oh no, sorry, it was the end of 2017, I think. Wait, no. Yeah, it was the end of 2018, so I kind of consider a 2019 troop, Leprechaun. But yeah, it's a really good troop. It's used for Empower. You get a lot of mana immediately. It's insanely good value. Same as Thrall. Thrall's actually become more relevant. He's been out for like years. But as magic keeps going higher and higher in the game, he becomes increasingly more relevant over time. Because he scales really well to higher magic. I'm actually surprised they haven't nerfed him yet. Oh yeah, YouTube does have that ad-free thing. But they don't have like the channel subscription version of it. Also, have they still not started to stream? They're 3 minutes late. They're later than me. Yeah, I don't see it up. I don't see it up. If I don't notice, someone let me know when they're up. Oh yeah, let me go get the link. Here you guys go. Here's the link to the stream, so you guys can prepare as well. Open this up in a new tab. But there we go. Oh, Jamie just posted it, but there we go. But yeah, that link right there. We both posted the link. That's where the stream that's going to be going over the patch is going to be. If you want the audio and or visual, that's where it is. You can open it up and mute it, or you can open it up and listen to both. But basically going to be commentating it. I'm not going to have the audio or the visual up on this stream, though. We're probably just going to be running Explore 12 while commentating over it. I just realized, how am I going to watch it and see chat simultaneously? Oh, I know how. Hold up. I can move this, and then I can move my chat. Hold up. I got this. If I do that, and then I do this. Aha! Now I can see their stream and see my chat, and I can see their chat. Problem solved. There we go. So I want to move it a little bit more so we can see that. So I'm actually going to hide their chat. Let's see. How do I do this? I want this to be bigger. I want that to be smaller. I want that to be bigger. I want that to be bigger. And I want that to be visible to me. And now I want that to be bigger. And there we go. Now I can see their stream, their chats, and my chats. Gosh, that's so much interface. Would you make this slightly smaller? There we go. Now I can see everything. I still want that slightly smaller. Keeps getting blocked. There we go. Okay, now I can see everything. It's all set up. Okay. There we go. That's a lot of interface going on that computer. Gosh. That's pretty big for a laptop screen, too. 17.3 inch. For a normal screen, that's pretty small, though. Could always put it up on the TV, but not going to go through all that just to do that. Is a Glory Troop worth buying? I personally feel like every Glory Troop is, but this one particularly so. Oh, they're up. Oh, there's an ad currently, though. Okay. Okay, I should be able to hear it, and hopefully you guys can't hear the audio from it. Let me know if you can hear that ad. I don't think you can. But yeah, it's live right now. If this ad would ever stop. Don't you dare double at us. There we go, we're in. But we'll get info soon. They have a bunch of stars on their kingdoms that they didn't claim yet. I'll throw that down. Get our mana. What do you do with your mobile viewers? They can't watch two things at the same time? Oh yeah, that is true. Well, I'm still going to be commentating over most of it, so you kind of know what's going on. I'll describe it with words, what's all visually being done. Currently nothing, they're just doing banter. A normal salty 20-minute banter. You could probably go to the bathroom right now and not miss anything. So you meant maxing? Wait, what do you mean maxing with? Oh yes, this current Glory Troop is worth maxing. It's an Empower troop, so any of them that ever get Empower is normally worth going for to get it all the way maxed. It gets a really, really good value. Alright, we'll throw that down. Get her destroy down. Oh, I'm buffering. Is that my connection or their connection? Oh, it might have been them. They said they froze. Let's see. We'll take that over. We'll grab that. Oh, also, we're probably going to have more codes to hand out since they're handing out codes, technically. Oh, an Anu, nice. It's their bin chicken internet. Haha. True. They do have Australian internet. Though they have business Australian internet, though. Which is better than normal Australian internet. Yeah, they're going for an hour and a half. So that means they're going to do an hour of relevant stuff and then a half an hour of talking. That's exactly what that means. Oh, they said they have big codes too. Ooh, juicy. We got some big codes. They're probably going to have like 3 or 4. It's a preview stream. That's like the biggest stream they ever do. Or preview streams. Alright, where are they starting? They're starting something. Oh, they're starting with the big ones. Oh, arena improvements, finally. Oh, we're finally getting arena updates. They haven't said what, but they just confirmed we are. They still have said literally nothing about the patch, by the way. It could be another 5 minutes. I told you, you could go to the bathroom and still have missed nothing. Hopefully they start in another minute or so. They're still talking. They're talking about time zones now. You can't stay in their stream, too much buffering. Is it? Mine's not buffering at all. It did for like 1 second, but it's not now. Oh, now it is. I lied. Now it's buffering. You literally said nothing yet, so no worries, you missed nothing. Oh, Durania, nice. Yes. Yeah, they said hello to us. They acknowledge our existence. Let's see. I'll take that over. We'll grab our skull. We got our destroy. Oh, they have a code. Shiny code time. Okay, warbands. Something for newer players. Oh, we're getting more banners and team slots. War coins. What are these war coins? We're getting a new currency. But yeah, we got some kind of new warbands thing, kind of aimed for newer players. So these war coins. How do you get these things? There's a bunch of bundles aimed for newer players. They're kind of like teams that you could buy, aimed towards newer players. Experimental elixir. Oh, that's a new weapon. And you get a team slot from it too. A brand new team slot. And I believe that's a new banner we don't even have. Oh, cool. How do you get these coins? Are they free to play? How do I get these coins? They'd be money. Like, they could probably be obtained. Because they would have just made these money packs otherwise. They wouldn't have made a new currency for it. Ooh. How do you obtain these things? Okay, they haven't said how we get these new war coins. But they are going to unlock new team slots, new weapons, and new banners. That's pretty cool. And they also give newer players kind of like teams that they can use. Like pre-made teams. Pretty weak ones, but for early game, they might be okay. That's pretty cool. They're setting up their thing. Let's see. But yeah, we might be able to get a lot of new team slots from it. I'm not sure how many. But we already saw 5. Which means it might be even more than 5. But even 5's pretty nice. Though we still don't know how we get these coins. Yep, they're talking again. They gave themselves 1 million coins. These things cost 50 coins each. Okay, let's see the unlock. So he gets a weapon. He gets 2 troops, or 3 troops. He gets a banner. And he gets a new team slot. And once you buy it, you get a booster out of it. Oh, and it's kind of like a new player buff thing. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that is geared towards newer players. How do you get these coins? They still haven't said. But yeah, you could basically, after you buy one of these, which is the only relevant thing in endgame, is just buy and then just never do any more coins into it. But it's like a way for newer players to boost up their stuff. Oh yeah, whoever wants to use the codes for me, feel free. Because I'm not going to be claiming them. Oh, that's pretty cool. That should be pretty useful for newer players if these coins are accessible. They still haven't said how to get these coins, though. But basically, there's these packs where if you buy it the first time, you get a team slot, you get a banner, and you get a weapon. And then every time you rebuy it for a lower cost, you get more copies of those troops and some trait stones that kind of upgrade them. They say we're getting new achievements like we normally do, which we kind of already knew, but it didn't say specifically what. Oh, that's cool. So it automatically makes you that team into that slot that uses the banner, the weapon, and the 3 things. So it kind of helps newer players like, hey, here's a team. Here you go. Boom. And for late game players, you just get all the benefits from it. The weapon, the slot, and the banner. That's pretty cool. This could be a great way for them to add a bunch more. They still haven't said how to get these war coins. They dev hacked themselves 1 million of them. But they haven't actually showed how to get them. Hopefully they're obtainable without money. Okay, eventually they will say something relevant. Soon. So we'll take it over. They're still not mentioning anything. Oh, someone asked how do you obtain warbands in chat. I really want to know that too. Finally! They're going over it now. Yes, how do you get the coins? Please tell me they're infinitely farmable and free to play without having to spend money. They seem like they are. They're geared towards newer players. Oh, Anu and Irania, nice. A new login calendar. Oh, treasure hunts have been, nice. So treasure maps on the login have now been replaced with war coins. So that's one way of getting them. They said multiple. Oh, that's great. Oh, let me go show you where that is. Well, you guys know where that is, but I need to get into the thing. Oh. Gosh, gonna need so many pokes to kill this thing. I know, I might actually lose this if we're not careful. There we go. But yeah, they're replacing these calendars with war coins, some of these. So all the treasure maps over here are now going to be war coins. That's one way to get them. So those are war coins. They're also going to be adding some at the beginning of the patch for free. Okay, how else are we getting them? So we got confirmed they're going to give us some at the beginning. We're going to have all these replaced with war coins, all these treasure maps. We don't have any other info, though. There's probably a third method. They haven't said yet, though. But yeah, those are going to be replaced with war coins, which are much better. Or at least initially. They might be kind of bad later. But honestly, everything is better than treasure maps. That's a pretty low bar for trying to beat a resource trying to beat something. How we hit max treasure maps by doing literally anything. Okay, so we have that. The calendar. Quest lines. Aw. We don't get them from if we already completed kingdoms. Since they're geared mostly to new players. That's weird. Adventure board. 2 of them. And there's going to be epic and legendary. So basically going to be blocking good loot with that. Daily deals have them potentially. And you can also buy them with money. I wonder what the warband cycle is, though. Like, how frequent do they come? Would you have to spend money to get them? Because they won't give enough for free? How often are they rotating? They said they can rotate them, but they didn't say how often they are. Because more options are going to be relevant. Because not only is it a banner, not only is it a weapon, but it's also a troop slot. The most relevant is probably the banner, honestly. Because that can actually affect gameplay. The other two just kind of help. Because the weapons are probably all trash weapons. They're aimed for newer players anyways. They're likely all trash. Do you claim all those 5 codes? Wait, have they handed out 5 codes already? Gosh. Have they done that many already? Gosh, I have such a stuffy nose right now. But yeah, they are releasing it during Guild Wars, so it's going to be kind of weird because you can get more banners. So that means you're going to have extra banners you can use for different guilds. I mean, for different teams. Oh, shrines. Where are these? They're talking about shrines. What are these? We get 1 shrine to start with. What are these? Okay, so you get gold to your shrine. Are these money locked or? So is it just a money offer then? When battles the Fear Shrine with resources, I can activate it for a special offer. And it scales based on your level. So that, I don't know. Seems not as useful. because it's just basically money thing. Might have a lot of orbs though, fry level. So basically it's pointless. It's just a money offer if you're playing free to play or not spending as much money. So shrines are pretty pointless. There's a way to try to get more money. But they might give you a lot of power orbs. I mean, not a power orbs, but a lot of major orbs, I mean. So shrines are kind of underwhelming then. It really comes down to how many major orbs a shrine will be. Basically, they're currently showing an offer where you can get 100,000 gold, 2 major orbs for 10 bucks. But if late game ones are better, it might be okay. But it's basically just a way to spend money. And that's it. That's what shrines are. You basically spend money to try to get more orbs. Or it gives you guaranteed more orbs, but you know. You can just farm vault events more. So they're pretty pointless. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Yeah, they just keep talking about it currently, but they're basically pointless. Unless you like spending money on the game. If you do like spending money on the game, they're probably going to be a pretty good source of major orbs. Otherwise, just keep farming vault events, which are next weekends. They're mentioning level ranges. Oh, it only goes up to level 101. If you're over level 100, it can go up to 100,000 gold and 2 major orbs for 10 bucks. Why not just have that as standard? You've reached level 100 like so quick. That's so pointless to even have level ranges. It's such a low level range. All you have to do is be level 100 to get the max one, which is 100,000 gold capacity and 2 major orbs for 10 bucks. Which is an okay offer if you like spending money on the game. Like, that's not bad value. But it's not so good that it would make you spend money. If you're not already spending money. $10 for 2 orbs of Grove. They are major orbs. But yes, the chance of them being a bad orb is very high. Like, the chance of it being a green and orange is obviously way more likely than it's a blue or purple. Just farm vault events, they're better. But yeah, shrines are pointless is all you need to know about them. Every warband you buy is 1 team slot? That's a lot of team slots. What's the limit on that then? Oh, we're getting arena changes soon. Oh, they didn't mention it yet though. Okay, what are they talking about now then? Come on, move away from shrines. Come on. Say relevant things. Yeah, each unique warband. Like, if you keep buying into it, you don't get new slots. But each unique one is going to give you a slot, which we kind of already knew earlier. The only concern with that is we don't know when they're going to go away, I don't think. So I hope we kind of have info on that. Because if they could just change whenever, and then you won't get those, that's going to be kind of weird. Like, I hope they're transparent on, like, when they're moving. Like, when they rotate. Because it looks like they're going to be 5 at a time. But if you don't finish out those 5, like, I don't know if we currently know if they're going to be gone, or if they rotate, or what's up with them. Because you're going to want to get them all to make sure you maximize your team slots and banners and all that. And you might have to spend money to be able to maximize them in time. Which, honestly, I wouldn't mind spending a little bit of money on them. It depends how much it costs. There's like a few bucks I wouldn't mind. If it's more than that, that's questionable. Because I feel like I'm getting a sore throat. Not sure why. Yeah, I hope they had an in-game timer. Like, they need to have something to tell when the rotation is. Or tell us ahead of time or something. Like, not knowing is going to force people to, like, spend money more. Because they don't know when it's going to rotate. Which is kind of probably by design. It's not consumer friendly, though. I'll throw that down. What do we need here? I'll take that for now. They can't visually show some of the changes because they need a new account. Doesn't matter though, because we wouldn't be able to see it either. Oh, you can adjust some of the tutorial when you first start off. That's not relevant for most people. But basically, there's some extra tutorial tips if you never played a Match 3 RPG, which I feel like is most people. I never did going into Gems of War. Pretty sure most people going in kind of played it as their first Match 3. Oh, so we just lost, Phil. Like, trying to pay attention to the other thing. But basically, if you're somehow watching my stream and you have not started Gems of War before, and you played a Match 3 game, make sure to click when you start off a game not to get the Match 3 hints, because it'll make the tutorial go quicker. But there's a lot of new players rotating through, so hopefully they'll click the don't show extra tips. Because it'll probably save them several minutes through the tutorial. Why'd you kill my hero? I need that hero. Alt accounts as well. Yes, I've made so many alt accounts in the past. Not recently, though. That'd be very helpful to skip a lot of the useless tutorial. Did I check your screenshot? No. What is it? I actually don't have a good way of opening it, actually. Let me move it over here. You got 3 blue orbs in a row. Nice. You got triple blue. Very nice. Ooh, new stuff. Arena! You get to start with your epic! They did it! Some people were kind of mentioning that earlier. I didn't know for sure if it was a thing, but it is a thing. You now start your arena draft off epic. So now you can just... Oh, that's going to make arena so broken. All you have to do is just draft until you get a good epic. Repick if you don't, and keep doing that until you get a good epic. Then once you get a good epic, you just tear apart everything. It's going to make arena harder, though, in a sense, because if you don't get a good epic draft, you basically have to force yourself to get a good epic draft, because everyone's going to force themselves to get a good epic draft. So it's going to be harder now, the battles that you do, but you're going to be able to start with an auto-win epic, and then just win. That just made arena so easy, because you draft from epic to common now, instead of common to epic. So you get to just draft your strongest 2 first. If they're not good, you just repick your draft, and you just keep doing that until you have a flawless draft and an auto-win. And you can re-roll. You get 1 free reroll, though it doesn't really matter. It costs like 1,000 gold. I guess that matters for newer players, but obviously later in the game you have like infinite gold, or seemingly infinite. So 1,000 gold's not a much, but you get 1 free reroll too. So without having to spend another 1,000 gold, you can reroll your arena draft if you hate it. But yeah, that saves a lot of time to your reroll too, because you instantly go into the reroll instead of having to menu through it all again. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Nice change. I hope they change the reward system though for the arena events though. But that's still helpful for speed. So they re-rolled and they go straight back to the epic screen without having to go through the other menu. That saves like a few seconds. Still nice though. It saves you 1,000 gold and it saves you a few seconds. But yeah, most noteworthy thing is that you start with epic for your draft and to go down. That's really useful. That is very useful. And all this stuff should be coming out tomorrow, by the way. They haven't confirmed that yet on this stream, but it's like 95% tomorrow night at around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8:30. It's kind of funny. It actually happens the same time as our stream. Has someone tried to ask if they could remove all the things that have stun in arena? Curse is just as useless. That'd be interesting if arena ever did have traits. They're not doing that though. Yeah, they were just mentioning that there's no banner in arena. That's still the case. That's already been the case. Oh, good. They're adding a screen so you can't automatically accidentally mash to the offer. I have yet to accidentally do that. But yes, you could accidentally mash the offer and waste like 500 gems or 400 gems on some of the offers. They're making it so you can't accidentally do that. So that's a really good change. I have yet to accidentally do that. But I have noticed that it was definitely very much possible to accidentally do it. But they're fixing it so you can't accidentally mash through the menu when you're grinding arenas. You can't accidentally misclick the offer. Or at least it's going to be a lot harder to now. There's like a warning menu or something. So yeah, nice quality lives to arena. They haven't said anything about the event though. I hope they're buffing the event. Because if they're leaving the event as is, it's still pretty pointless. You'd 1 cycle or 0 cycle it because of how bad its value is for 1 cycle. And it's really, really bad for going further. They still mentioned absolutely nothing about it. I hope they mentioned something. They still haven't finished the arena segment yet, though, so maybe they will. So far, all that they've really mentioned is you start from Epic and you can reroll. That's like the only relevant two things. And they added a buffer so you can't accidentally misclick the offer. Oh, Rainia, nice. We're probably getting a lot of grinding. I'm not even like paying attention to what we're getting. Trying to pay attention to their stream. But yeah, I really like that we can start with Epic Draft. That's going to make Arena so much easier. Though it also makes the battles you're up against harder, technically. But it's going to be a lot more beneficial to you than your enemy. Yeah, I did one cycle last arena event. I always do one cycle. I've done one cycle every arena event that has ever happened. Which gives you 3 gem keys, 2 event keys, 60 writs, which is like half a deed, 10 diamonds, and an orb for like 3 to 4 hours of playing. Is that worth it? Not really. But if you really want an orb, might as well. It's more than not one orb. Oh, throw that down. Oh no, rewards aren't getting reworked. No! They just confirmed they're not getting reworked. But at least it's technically quicker to do arena now. So instead of taking like 3 to 4 hours, it's going to take like 2.5 to 3. Because you can draft starting with your epic, so you can get a really broken draft very quickly. But they just confirmed the rewards for the event aren't getting reworked. So why are they even doing any changes to arena? They're doing an arena update without the most important change. Okay, they're done talking about arena. Oh, VIP chests are getting reworked. They've been useless for a while. Though these are pay-to-win chests, so... Oh. You no longer get trait stones as one that drops. You only get troops now. Okay, that's good. Not much of a buff. Oh! So you no longer get trait stones, but every single time you open one, you have a 30% chance of getting a bonus trait stone. Oh, that's a cool change. That's not much of a buff. But basically, they got rid of the useless trait stones, and now it's a 30% chance you get them. But now it's all troops, so they don't block troops. The bonus gold's still there. So basically, they're just making it so you just get all troops. And a 30% chance you get the trait stone. So basically, you're almost getting the same rate of trait stones, just with all troops. So that's a pretty nice buff. Let me go double check. What's the current drop rate on trait stones? So basically, they're just buffing, straight buffing it. Let me check. Isn't that just a straight buff? Yeah. So you're going to get slightly less trait stones. It's going to be a 30% chance instead of a 40. But now, that entire 40% is moving into troops. So you're going to have a 100% chance you get troops, with an additional 30% chance you get a trait stone. So that's a pretty good buff. That's a pretty good buff. So basically, that's going to be 100% now that you get a troop. And it's still split among the percents, which should be basically all doubled or so. Because now you don't have to split it with that anymore. I wonder what the exact percent will be on Mythic then. Will it be like a 1.5 or 1.8? Can they confirm it? Can someone get them to click the question mark? Wait. Can you click the question mark on VIP chest drop rates, please? Can you click the question? Okay. I want to see what those drop rates are. Please. Someone get them to do it. Everyone ask. I want to know. Will they show it? Can you click the question mark on the VIP chest drop rate? Please do it. I want to know what the drop rates are. I want to know what a mythic chance is on VIP chest. They might actually be viable again. Well, theoretically, they've always been viable. but they're gonna be more viable. You can get some VIP chests without not ever spending money though. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. 1.67%. There we go. We got it. 75% chance for epics, 23.34% chance for legends, and 1.67 for mythic. So it's a 1.67 for mythic. How much of a buff is that? Let me retreat. Oh, no, this is a mythic battle. Let me not retreat. Hold up. Oh, cool. Oh, 1.67 for mythic. That's the most relevant one. And it was like a 23, I think, for the other thing. I already forgot what it was. What did I just say? Can someone repeat back the numbers I said? I already forgot. I know the 1.67 for mythic. I forgot the other two. I think it was 75% for the other. So whatever the difference is what the other one is. Let me go check. I want to see how much of a buff that is. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Hold up. That's a pretty substantial change. That's a really big change, actually. Though you need like $130 spent on the game to do VIP chests. So this is now a 1.67. This is now like a 23 or something. And this is 75%. Cool. So yeah, 75%. 6.73. Or sorry, 1.67, I mean. 1.67%. And whatever the difference between that is what that is. But yeah, it's going to be a 1.67% chance of a mythic. So slightly less than 2. Hold up. We can make treasure? Oh, we can make green orbs into treasure. Oh, you can make major greens into epic, a single epic treasure crown thing. I don't feel like that's going to be that useful to do, though. Oh, that's cool. I wish you could do that for the rest of the useless treasure, like bags, though. Because bags are even more useless than rings. Or the other thing. But you can make 3 small greens into a ring. And you can make 3 major greens into a crown. I still wish you could upgrade your treasure, though. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Cookie just mentioned the rates. So the rates for the new VIP keys are 75% chance that you get an epic, a 23.23 or 34% chance that you get a legends, and a 1.67% chance that you get a mythic from VIP keys. And even if you haven't spent $130 on the game, you still can get VIP keys from other means. That's a pretty big buff, though. That's a pretty big buff. And you have a 30% chance you'll get trait stones on top of that. But it's independent now, so it doesn't get rid of your troops. So that's going to be a really cool change. Yeah, what they're just talking about right now is you can basically, next patch in Soulforge, you can convert your blue orbs or green orbs now. So your useless green orbs now have a purpose. So these 3 orbs, these 3 major ones with 500 souls can be made into an epic crown, which is a 100 thing for your underworld stuff. And 3 small greens with 100 souls can be made into a ring. So that's not too useful. But if nothing else, you can get a few crowns from that. I'm not sure how useful that is. They might be trying to sync it to do something else. I personally won't be converting mine, because I'd rather have them on orbs just in case. But, yeah, you can basically sync them for a bunch of crowns. Every 3 major greens can now be basically converted into a crown, if you want to. And, of course, a crown is this thing down here. Well, you guys know what crowns are, but when you're upgrading your hordes, 1 crown is what you can convert 3 major greens into now. The ring one's pretty pointless, though. We have way too many rings. Let's see if they mention anything else that's relevant. The arena update's a joke. Yes, they made a pretty small change to it, that's for sure. Oh, the patch that we currently have right now is out on Switch right now. It came out today. Not the new one, but the one that we already have right now, Switch got. Oh, they said everything for 5.3. Okay. I think that's everything relevant then. So, I think we do one last summary. Let's see if they mention anything. But, yeah, let's go do a recap then. So, next patch. as far as arena, you'll be able to draft your epics for... Actually, let me get out of this battle so I can kind of go over it. Because I don't think they're going to be doing anything relevant right now. Let me go meet their thing so I can do this properly. If they say something relevant, let me know. But I'm going to go and just kind of summarize everything then. So, everything they just talked about. So, let's start with arena. So, as far as what they're changing with arena, you will now be able to draft your arena starting with epic. Obviously, right now it starts with common, then goes rare, then goes ultra rare, and then goes epic. In next patch, you'll be able to draft them in exact reverse order. This is very useful because you're going to be able to go draft your very overpowered epic and ultra rare first, which are your strongest things on your team, and then kind of be good to go. All you really need to do is just kind of keep repicking until you get an epic or ultra rare that is just super broken auto win style, and then you just auto win your arena. If you don't, you get to pick one, repick. When you click retire, you'll actually have, hey, do you want to reroll instead? You can actually do that. And then you get to re-roll once for free without having to spend another 1,000 gold, which isn't too relevant later in the game, obviously, but earlier on in the game, it helps you save more gold. And then you just re-roll it, and then boom, and you'd already be on a re-roll screen right here. And if you do it again, then you'd have to go and spend another 1,000, but that's not too big a deal. But basically, you draft from the other way around, so it's going to be a lot better. They didn't change any of the loot, so it's still going to be pretty useless running arena, more often than not, unless you just want to run your 3 dailies, stuff like that. At least it's a little bit quicker to run them now. But other than that, I'm not sure why I clicked back on this, but that's pretty much this is the main change with it. They didn't really make much of a change overall, but if nothing else, it is a nice speed increase for getting them done. But none of the actual rewards or anything have really been tweaked, which is unfortunate. Other than that, the other thing that they ended up mentioning, VIP keys probably got the biggest buff, or one of the most notable buffs. Obviously, you have to spend $130 before you can access these VIP keys. However, you do get them through other means. These 36 that we have right here were 100% for free. We did not spend a single cent. So they do give them over time. Not too many come in over time, but you can get them as a free-to-play player, and they are pretty relevant. These are currently the drop rates for it, where 40% of them currently get eaten up by trait stones. However, starting next patch, you will have the trait stones will be completely removed from the troop drop table, meaning that the troop drop table will now be buffed quite substantially. You'll have a 75% chance to get 2 epics, which is a 30% buff. You'll have a 23.34% chance to get a legend, which is about a 9% buff. And the most relevant one, the mythic drop rate, which is currently a 1%, will be increased to a 1.67%. So basically, it's about 67% extra onto it, or it's yeah, it's basically a 0.67 increase, essentially. So instead of being a 1%, it's a 1.67. So almost 2%, a little under 2% is what that's going to be. That's going to be really good for farming mythics. VIP keys might actually be relevant again. That's a pretty huge change. Also, trait stones are being completely removed. While 100% of the time you will get troop drops, they will make it so 30% of the time you will get a trait stone. So basically, 30% of the time, you'll basically get essentially this drop, I guess. And I'll just do either 2 arcanes or celestial or something. But 30% of the time, you still get it. So pretty much, you're still getting almost the same amount of trait stones. But now you're going to be getting the full amount of troops. So that's pretty good, because now trait stones will not be blocking your troops. So that's probably the most relevant change, actually, next patch, because it's absurdly good buff. So if you've been hoarding your VIP keys, or if haven't been, a good time to do so, because that's a pretty substantial buff to them. You do need to spend $130 on the game to have access to these, but you do get some for free over time, which don't cost you any money at all. Other than that, so that's pretty big. Other than that, we're going to be getting some new currency, which are called war coins or something. Basically, there are going to be a couple ways to get them. You could occasionally get them off of adventure board. Occasionally, there'll be a venture board, either an epic or a legendary task where you can get them. Unfortunately, they're going to be blocking some stuff, but they do have some relevant things that you can spend them on. Let's go over all the ways that you can get them, though. You can get them from doing quest lines. Most people have completed out quest lines. However, if you're a newer player, do not do your quests. If you are a newer player right now or have any quest lines that are not done, do not do your quest lines. It is actually beneficial to not do them going into next patch. Do not do any quest lines if you do not have them completed yet, because it will actually be beneficial not to. So if you're a newer player watching this stream right now, which I'm pretty sure is like almost none of you, but if you are, do not do your quest lines. Wait until tomorrow, because you're actually going to be able to get a pretty substantial buff to them. I'm not sure how many war coins you get for completing out a quest line, but you will be given some. How many? I have no clue. Maybe 10 for doing a quest line, a full, who knows. But it's mostly just a way to help newer players, but they're going to be pretty useful to be able to get them. The other ways that you can get them is from your calendar. All the treasure maps will be replaced with them, so that means on the 18th, hopefully, we can end up getting it. I'm not sure if it's replacing out this time or not. They said they're also going to give some out at the beginning of it for everyone, and you're also going to be able to buy them for money. How much they cost for money, they did not say. I'm not sure if we can get someone on their stream to go and show it. But if anyone could get them on stream to do that, that'd be great. I'm kind of curious to see how much money they're going to cost. I'm not sure if they fully balanced it yet, but I'm really curious. They haven't actually mentioned yet. But the main ways you're going to be getting them are adventure board, off the calendar slowly over time. And if you're a newer player, you can get quite a few by doing quest lines. Basically, what they're going to be used for is they're going to be packs within the shop that you can use them for. I think they were in the shop menu or somewhere. But basically, they're going to be able to give you several things the first time you buy them. The first time you buy them, also, you should only ever buy them the first time. Never buy them more than that. They're kind of pointless to keep buying. But the first time you buy one of these packs, they will give you several things. They will give you a new troop slot or team slot, which is very useful. They will give you a new banner, which is very useful. They will give you a weapon, which is probably going to be completely useless, but hey, it's another weapon. And it'll also give you 3 troops, which are pretty useless to end game players, but it basically forms a full team, where basically you'll have a banner, a weapon, a team slot, and 3 troops. So a new player basically just got a full team. Boom. Just as easy as that. After you buy it for 50 coins, there will be an offer to go and spend 15 to upgrade them. Do not ever buy that, ever. Even if you're a newer player, don't ever get them, unless we have like a lot of excess. We don't exactly know the exact amount that we're going to be getting over time, but basically you should never buy these 15 ones that upgrade them. You should only ever buy the 51, because the 50 ones are what has the team slots, the banner, the weapon, and those 3 main things. It also gives you 3 troops, but every time you rebuy it for 15, it just gives you more of those troops, and it gives you like some trait zones or something. It's pretty pointless. The first time you buy them for 50 is the only relevant time. And there will be 5 offers, it looks like. It'll cost 250 coins. What kind of rate we're going to be getting on these coins is still in question, or how much they'll cost and stuff like that. But basically 250 coins will buy out the full cycle, and then hopefully they'll add another cycle at some point, and then boom, we do it again. Some pets will be in the 12 days of Christmas. Ooh, they're doing 12 days of Christmas. Nice. We're going to be getting pets for it. That's going to be pretty cool. Oh yeah, that kind of makes sense, because calling birds, or the dove thing, could be the pet. Oh, that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, I believe I mentioned everything that's in the next patch then. So you're going to be getting those war coins, with a bunch of new team slots and a bunch of other things that you can get from those. Don't ever keep buying them. Just get them for once, and that's it. We're going to be getting some arena changes, the most relevant one being that you start with epic draft, so you can get a super broken team pretty much immediately. And they're making VIP keys good again. They're making VIP keys great again. It is what they're doing for that. And that's basically it. That was everything, right? Did I miss something? That's basically it. So, relatively small patch, but a lot of stuff for newer players. Some quality of life for Arena, though they still didn't rework loot. And VIP chests just got buffed like crazy. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's basically everything. I think we can end the stream now. Oh no, are they saying anything else that's relevant on stream right now? Let me listen to it again. What are they saying? Oh yeah, they're saying no balance changes in the next few weeks, because they're probably not going to have enough time. They're planning on doing balance changes, but they probably won't get it done this year. So that's the thing. So basically what they're saying right now is no balance changes this year. Because there's no way they're going to get it done. You just got here? Well, I just explained the full rundown if you go back like 3 minutes. I just explained everything. Oh, they're fielding questions? Oh, let's see. Can we see how much the coins cost? I hope they show how much the coin costs. I'm curious. I'm really curious how much the coins will cost. But yeah, shrines cost $10. They're pretty expensive. And you get 2 major orbs. For some people, it might be worth it, but if you're not already spending money on the game, they're not going to be enticing enough to go for. The coins might be, though, initially. Because a whole extra team slot, a banner, and a weapon for like a few bucks isn't too bad. Assuming that's only a few bucks. They're currently trying to explain why cosmetic pets are good. They were trying to explain why cosmetic pets were good beyond their visual. Literally their whole point. And it even mentioned the upgrade thing that you get like the gems of orbs from. That's pretty funny. And now they're just talking about pets. Gosh, that conversation just tangented so far. What's the next legendary? Well, we got one today. How often do the devs donate to this stream? One of them donate to our Patreon, but aside from that, they have never donated. Ever. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Though in all fairness, I've never donated to their stream either. Other than those little bits that Twitch has, but those were free. I think I donated like $2 or $3 in those. Oh, what's the best legends? Well, it depends what you're doing. There's a lot of best legends. Okay, they didn't answer my question. Where's my question? I want to copy paste the question I just posted, but I can't figure out where my question is. There it is. Oh yeah, so I don't post the same thing again. I gotta add another question mark because Twitch is weird that way, so they can't spam. I'm trying to get them to show how much a coin costs. You think they would show something like that? Because they would want people to buy them. Unless they haven't officialized the price, but it's literally coming out tomorrow. I'd sure hope they would officialize the price by now. It's literally coming out in less than 24 hours. Oh, donating people free items in game. Currently, the only way you could donate stuff to people in game is to give them one of those guildmate gifts that gives them 25 gems. There's currently no way to get these for free without having VIP 6. If you have VIP 6, occasionally you get an offer that has 3 of them. That's pretty good value with an orb. But other than that, there's not any way to get them for free. But that's the only kind of trading system that's in this game, where you can go to like a guild. You can go to your guilds. You can go to... Actually, let me give it to Isabel. She's been helping with the thing this week pretty heavily. So you can go to a guild. You can use these guildmate gifts, and it gives them 25 gems. There you go, Isabel. Have a gift. And now we have 18 left. That's not the kingdom I want. They still are not answering my question. I feel like that would be something they'd want to show, like how much it costs. I know I posted my question twice. They haven't answered it yet. Have they? Aww. They don't have it in their stage build, so they can't show it. Oh, we'll find out tomorrow how much they cost. Now they answered our question. Okay, does anyone else have any important questions to ask them that I haven't thought of yet? Let me know. And hopefully it'll answer it, because they're just answering questions at this point. But they're pretty much done saying anything too relevant unless anyone has any good questions for them. But if anyone has any questions for the devs, now would be a great time. Post on their stream. Your stream's right over here, if you aren't already watching it. But give devs questions. Open that in a new tab. Particularly about the patch, ideally, but it could be almost about anything. They'll be up for like another 20 minutes or so. So if you got any questions, make sure to ask them. As far as changes with the game and stuff like that. They answered it, but not satisfactory. Also, if anyone has any questions for me, let me know as well. Otherwise, we'll probably start wrapping up the stream soon. We're kind of just chatting at this point. They're kind of answering questions, but no one's really asking them good questions at the moment. Or at least any ones related to patch. Like, they're asking important questions, but they're mostly like bug stuff right now. I was just asked. There's like so many bugs in the game that smaller stuff is... I don't even like bother reporting it these days. There's just so many small bugs in this game. And their rate of fixing them is so bad. Yes, only green orbs can be used to convert into treasure. Basically, what you can do is use 3 major green orbs and 500 souls to make a crown. And while this one's the other one's a lot more useless, you can use 3 small greens and 100 souls to make a ring. Both of these are pretty bad value, but if you really don't want your green orbs anymore, you can kind of do that. Just make sure not to overspend them because you do need some amount for power orbs. But to make Zugoff and other similar things. But I don't know. I'm personally not going to bother with it. It's just such a bad exchange rate. And who knows? Maybe they're trying to sync them for some other feature that might use orbs in the future. I highly doubt that, though. But I don't know. I'm just going to hold on to my orbs. I'd rather just use them for the soul saving, to be honest. Because you have to keep in mind, as the game keeps going, we're going to need souls more and more because of elite levels. Because they cost 60,000 per troop at 100% rate. Can you craft a Ring of Wonder? No. That'd be cool, though. If there was a free-to-play method to create a Ring of Wonder, like with resources. That would actually be a really cool feature. But no, they didn't add anything like that. What's my PvP defend team? Your PvP defend team doesn't really matter too much. Guild War defend teams matter a lot. But PvP defense generally doesn't matter because it's actually more beneficial to lose your defend than it is to win due to how revenge battles work. Because revenge actually give you more glory and double the amount of gold. So it's actually more beneficial to just set like 4 times fire bombs and like auto lose than it is to actually try winning on your defend. For Guild War defend, you want to win. But for PvP defend, you actually want to lose. I know that almost makes no sense, but it actually gives you more loot to lose than to win. But the ones that you do want to win are your Guild War defense. And this is why I currently have defense set for them. And make sure to have your red team set because they'll be locked in after reset in like 5 hours or 4 hours. Actually, at this rate, it's like 3.5 hours or less. But yeah, these are the teams we're currently using. Here's red, purple, and brown. And here's blue, yellow, and green that we're using for our Guild War defense. And make sure they're all unique. Whatever you set. That's the most important thing. You could set like complete trash for each day, but make sure they're unique. That is like the most important thing. I accidentally did it earlier and we're showing us 10,000, but now of course it's showing us 12,000 now that we have them all unique. But yeah, just make sure they're all unique. Get your 12,000, 2,000 per day, and obviously try to make them strong. But this is what we're running for them. And of course tomorrow we'll be doing Red Guild War tomorrow night, and during the day we'll be doing Fall Guys Season 3. But yeah, any other questions, anyone, let me know. Otherwise, they're not really getting any juicy questions at the moment, so we're probably going to call it a wrap. No one else has anything else. Probably do one more run here. See if someone gives them a juicy question that they'll actually answer. I'm pretty sure some people are asking them good questions, but they're just not answering them. Let's see, we'll take that over. What's the hardest event? If you're trying, I'm not sure actually. It depends what you consider hardest. I'd probably say Guild Wars in a sense, which is what's currently going to be happening starting tomorrow throughout the rest of the week. Mostly because it's the most competitive area in the game. But Most guilds don't even bother trying for it. They just sign up for the free loot. Because unless you're in the higher brackets, there's not really much point in trying much. Obviously, we do just for fun, but if you're in like really low bracket, it really doesn't matter at all. You basically just sign up and don't even touch it. So I'd probably say Guild Wars is the hardest event. Because it requires the most amount of stats. It requires the most amount of like troop synergy. It requires the most amount of strategy. And relative to battles, they're basically the hardest in the game, aside from faction 500s, pure factions. But with potion effects, those are a lot easier. What's my favorite team? Probably Rowan team, actually, just for quick kill stuff and like Phoenicia stuff. Oh, and Anu, nice. But like there's 2 quick kill teams. I use them quite a bit. I'm not currently using them right now for what we're doing because they can't go that high. But for like low-level explore and just other stuff, the Phoenicia team and this other one, like the standard Rowan, like a hero with weapon into Rowan Leprechaun Mirage Queen, and the other variant of it that uses Phoenicia, which is actually, she's in Soulforge right now too. She's a good later in the game, though earlier on in the game you probably don't want to get her. She needs a lot of magic to work. And running in the same premise with Phoenicia for her high damage output works pretty good. She's full AoE, she does double based on Red Storm, and does a bunch of boosts based on reds on the board as well, and burning. Does a lot of full AoE damage. The early game version of it is the Rowan one, where you run hero in first slot with a weapon that doesn't block Rowan. I was using Doom Scythe, but you could use a cheaper option. Rowan Leprechaun Mirage Queen. And this is a super cheap team, minus the weapon. But Mirage Queen's the hardest thing to get otherwise. But you get it by throwing Chaos Shards, a Sunken Fleet Portal, and Underworld. And you'd eventually get it after a couple hundred or so. Unless you get really unlucky. But any other questions, anyone? Otherwise, I think we're going to call it a wrap. Because they're not really mentioning anything too relevant at the moment. And I need to go get sleep soon. So, yeah, that's pretty much the rundown. So let me go mute their stream so I just don't have to hear that as we do our final little comments. But, yeah, basically just as a quick rundown again. For anyone who just got here somewhat more recently. So basically everything coming next patch is Arena. You're going to be drafting Arena starting from the starting from the highest rarity and working your way down. So you're going to draft the Epic first, your Ultra Rare second, the Rare next, and then the Common last. This will make running through Arena a lot quicker since you'll be able to start all the way from the highest rarity. Get your good highest rarity first, and then just completely break through all of Arena. This theoretically will make the battles that you do in Arena harder, but it will also make your team a lot more broken. So that's pretty cool. You also get a free repick instead of having to go all the way back to spend another 1,000 gold. You'll be able to re-roll it once for free, which also goes into a screen that takes less time to cycle through, which is pretty good. Also, hello, Elite Gaming. Welcome. Okay, so there's that. As far as other things that are coming next patch, no actual rebounds to loot, though, for Arena. That's kind of disappointing. But other than that, VIP keys are getting buffed. They're going to be getting buffed quite substantially, actually. The percents as they currently are this. They're basically going to be removing all these trait stone drops, and they're going to be making the epic drop a 75%, a legendary drop, I think it was about 23 or something percent, and whatever the remaining is, it's like a 23.3 or something. And then the last remaining percent, which is probably the most relevant one, is the mythic chance is being increased from a 1% to a 1.67%. You'll still be able to get trait stones instead of having it as a 40% drop. It'll be a 100% chance that you get troops. However, similar to how you get the extra little bit of gold at the end, there will also be a 30% chance that you'll end up getting a trait stone. So either give like 1 or 2 arcanes or in the celestial. Not sure exactly what the breakdown will be, but basically they will not take away from the troop drop table anymore. They're basically separating this away, putting it as a 30%, making that 100%, and buffing all those loots up to 75%, 23.3, and a 1.67%. So that's a pretty substantial change to VIP keys, and probably one of the biggest changes actually in next patch. And other than that, they're going to be adding these new coins. The ways that you get them are several, and they're used for a couple things. But as far as where you get them, there's a chance they can happen on Epic or Legendary Adventure Board. You get them from completing out quest lines. So if you're a newer player, and make sure not to do your quest lines because you want to wait till tomorrow to go do them once the patch hits, because you actually get things for them. People who've already been playing won't be able to get it that way. However, other than that, you'll be able to buy them for money. How much, we don't currently know. And you'll also be able to get them from calendar over top of these. Basically what they'll be able to do is they'll have 5 offers. Not sure how often they rotate, but there'll be 5 offers. And basically, these offers cost 50 of these coins each, and they will give you several things. They'll give you a troop slot, they'll give you a weapon, they'll give you, which is likely going to be useless. They'll give you a banner, all this banner being new as well, same as the weapon, and it'll give you 3 troops. Those 3 troops aren't new though, but basically it gives you a whole team with a banner, a team slot, and the 3 troops, and essentially is a good way for new players to kind of get like these teams so they can kind of know how to build. So basically, they're going to be pre-made teams, and the most relevant thing for endgame, of course, is that it gives a team slot, it gives a new banner, and it gives a new weapon. The weapon being the least relevant of the 3. But it gives you another team slot, and it gives you a new banner, which are both very, very useful, particularly the banner. Probably more so than any of it. No, new team slots are always nice, though. Anyways, other than that, that's basically it. Actually, pretty small patch. But that coin system basically are just used for those. You can also keep using them on the pack, and it basically becomes 15 to keep buffing them up. That's pretty pointless, though. I wouldn't advise you ever doing that. Maybe in an early game when you might get a lot from doing quest lines. However, later in the game, you want to do that as minimally as possible so you don't have to spend money on the coins. Let's see. How many family members do I have on the channel? I'm not sure if there's a single person in my family who watches me. I'm pretty sure literally no one in my family watches me, mostly because most of them aren't that good with technology. But, yeah, I think literally no one in my entire family watches my channel. Some of my friends do on occasion, but it's exceedingly rare. But pretty much none of my family or friends watch the channel. But, you know, friends separate from the stream. Obviously, I have friends through the stream, but not counting stream friends that were specifically made from us streaming. Like people who are just my friends that would happen to stop by the stream. That's basically 0. But obviously, we made plenty of friends from the stream. But people who are already my friends that, like, stop by the stream, that's, like, almost 0. Same as family. But anyways, guys, we're going to be calling it a night. It's already almost midnight. Oh, geez, almost already 11. I highly doubt they're going to say anything relevant in the last 10 minutes. They're just kind of chatting at this point. They're barely even answering questions. But anyways, guys, that's the rundown on next patch. It should be out by the time we stream tomorrow, pretty much. It should be happening around 8 p.m. or 30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or so. Yeah, we'll mess with it tomorrow night. I'm not sure how much we'll really be able to really mess with immediately, other than maybe the coin system. Oh, yeah, also they're adding shrines. The shrines are pointless. There's another way to sell stuff. I forgot. They also did that. But, yeah, we're going to call it a night. So anyways, guys, thank you all so much for stopping by. It's always greatly appreciated. Feel free to leave a like on the stream. It ends up helping out a lot. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not only should we likely be getting the patch, though it could vary based on platform, but we will also be streaming and going over the patch. And we'll also be doing the delve. And we'll probably be messing around with Tower of Doom. As it is still Tower of Doom, we've still got battles to do. And that's pretty much the game plan. So we got a lot to do then. Also, Season 3 of Fall Guys, I'm super hyped for. We'll be doing a stream for that in about like 8 hours from now or 7 hours from now. We'll be probably starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be doing a stream then. And yeah, we'll be covering it for like 11 hours. We'll probably do 11-hour stream for the next 3 days. Or maybe not that long the other day. I'm not sure. It depends how much more grinding we still have. But tomorrow we're definitely going to do it for 11 hours or somewhere around there. And get a lot of grind into Season 3. We'll be doing that around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, tomorrow, as on Wednesday as well, and maybe on Thursday, but definitely tomorrow and Wednesday we'll definitely be doing it and having a nice big long stream for Season 3 of Fall Guys. And of course, Season 3 of Gems of War starts next Monday. And we'll get to see what all those rewards are that. And we got a next patch tomorrow for Gems of War, of course. Anyways, any other questions, anyone? Otherwise, I believe that is a wrap. Thank you all so much for stopping by. It's always greatly appreciated, and I will see you guys soon. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Hope you all have a wonderful holiday, and stay safe out there. Goodbye, everyone.